Rock, ask him. He will fucking tell me.
A few episodes ago on The Sound of Coffee, you were talking about one day there will be a funeral service for you
Yes,
and how you want it to go.
yes.
Please
Mm-hmm.
realize
Yeah.
that I'm wearing a cape. I'm dressing up like Edna Mode. I'm
Y'all
taking the
fucking better.
microphone and I am going to retell this story
I don't
in
care
my full accent
if my
with
brother's gonna be.
visuals.
Listen, if
Okay?
you don't tell
I'm
it, my
going to
brother will.
have visuals. Okay? I'm going
Listen,
I'm going to
He
take them
said
step by
visual
step.
aid.
Visuals.
y'all better listen. Y'all better. That's the whole point of a funeral. You fucking better.
Hey, let's
I'm
not
just trying to
forget
be
that
honest.
in the I
That
need to
shit
find that
fucked
program. I
me
know that I
up.
have it cuz it looks like a magazine. When my
Oh,
aunt passed away cuz Chaos was cracking up cuz I sent him a picture of it. There was a cigarette break in the funeral program.
What kind of ghetto shit is that?
And my daddy was like, "Do not get up and go outside and smoke nothing."
He
There's
already
a
knew.
cigarette break, pops. The fuck you want me?
I love a cigarette
I'm
break.
doing what the program said.
It'd be
Cuz I was
necessary.
doing
Smoke.
cuz she wrote in that she wanted me to do the funeral, which understandable. A very unserious woman, okay? One of my favorite aunts, of course. So everybody knew they were calling me like, "You have to do this funeral. She doesn't want it to be standard. Do your thing, whatever, whatever." So I did not review the program beforehand because I'm like, I'm gonna do this how she would want me to do it. So as I'm standing there, you going down, and without thinking, I read the one part like she had wrote a message to the family. Basically, I didn't want y'all visiting me when I was alive. Don't come to the cemetery and visit me. She wasn't being buried. Okay, she wasn't being
I
buried.
don't
She
want
was
you
being
here right now.
So then after that,
Don't come here later.
I'm just, how like you're reading something and your brain is slowly catching up to what you're reading, and
Yep.
everybody can see that realization like come up. Because I'm like, okay, next up, 15-minute cigarette break,
Yeah.
and then I stop. Like my dad popped up. Don't nobody go outside and smoke nothing.
Your dad is messing up the wishes of the dead. Like he need to leave that alone.
See?
Obviously,
I would have said,
she
"Damn,
wanted
that's
us
enough for
outside
two."
smoke. Hey, Pop, she put it in the goddamn prep pan. I'm going outside for a cigarette. What you talking about? Like, I'm gonna do. Hey,
It's bad. It's bad enough that my mother made me promise that my mother passed away of blood cancer and brain cancer. Right? She made me promise before they took her body to the church at the funeral home. You can go and review the body to put a no smoking sticker barely in view on her skin. My dad gets to the casket and looks. He looks at me. You really did it? She really asked.
let me explain something.
Who am I?
When the body leaves the when the shit leaves out of the building, because it ain't gonna be in no fucking church, it's gonna be at a community center. The shit leave out of the building. I want everybody in my goddamn funeral to get up and go, ooh, ah, daddy long stroke. Ooh, ah, daddy, you're fucking better. God damn it. I didn't die.
We could
You
have it
motherfuckers
at a
be up here
church.
just crying and shit.
I mean, we could have it at a
I
church.
really don't wanna
Obviously,
do
we
that
could have
type
it at
of
my
thing.
church because
I
anything seems to go at my church.
well I
Oh, Thomas,
Thomas I'm gonna tell you
wait till tomorrow when I tell you about
Thomas, I love you.
the wedding from
You're my
Saturday.
brother.
Oh.
Thomas, my
And,
brother and Rao,
No.
I'm not gonna do that.
Why not?
I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not.
Don't worry
I'm
about
telling you that right now. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not.
it. Not.
I'm not. I'm just not. I'm not gonna
Really?
say. Look here. I'm not gonna.
You
I'm
would
not gonna.
deny the wishes of a man that is dead. I'm
By
just
the
saying.
So look here, man. By the time you die, you be old as fuck. I'm gonna be old as fuck. How the fuck my old ass gonna look going? No,
Daddy
no,
long stroke.
nope,
Daddy long stroke.
no.
Ooh.
And what am I?
Daddy long.
And how the fuck
stroke.
that gonna
Why?
look? And how's that
Why?
gonna look for one grown man to call another grown man daddy long stroke?
I mean,
messed
that's
up
kind of my
shit.
Come
life,
on,
to be
man.
honest.
Come on,
Like-
man.
Hold on, but
No,
angry,
no,
angry.
no.
Let us remember now. Our ages now. and
Uh-huh.
the lack of maturity we possess now.
Really?
Okay.
Oh, look, it's only gonna get worse.
The
All right.
fuck? I gotta get my water.
It's only gonna get
I gotta
worse
get
by the time. Look here. By the
Oh
time
yeah,
I
you
get
got the
old,
pictures.
Angry
What
been
the
here for
fuck is-
10 minutes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Get your water.
it's only gonna be. Look here.
It gets worse, Thomas. It
It's
gets
only gonna get worse.
No, I was talking about the wedding from. I told you about the wedding from Saturday, didn't I? Angry.
No, you did not.
Oh well, I sent y'all some pictures because y'all not. Hold on, let's see. Let's look at the dress code
Right.
and the refreshments, the meal that I was promised. I gotta stop doing stuff. I'm not volunteering no more in 2026.
Say volunteer.
I didn't even get paid for the wedding. Technically, I didn't volunteer. My father volunteered me as payback for all the time.
I was gonna say most of everything I do at this point is volunteer.
Yeah, he was like, it would be so nice if you do this for the church member. They gonna sit there and tell me to.
I know Angry's gonna be saying the same thing. Like
he said, talking about
90% of what he does.
He
is
said, talking
volunteer.
about fix your face. I'm like, fix this situation that you got me into. And I'm
So-
hungry.
Get me here. Why?
They gave
Why
me
would
a
you
bag
put
of
me
chips
here?
that had 8 chips in it. I was
Hold on. This was the whole ceremony? Who was the person in that jacket in the front? I got questions that I can't get a motherfucking answer. I'm really upset right now. But that's okay,
Wait,
because we'll
hold-
start the fucking show here in a second.
Yeah, we'll talk about it in the second hour because this is gonna
We'll
be a
have
riot.
Get it on,
intros
stroke.
and-
Look here. I'm not doing that.
Intros, we got a little bit of news.
I know.
So look here, man. I'm
All
not
right,
doing
kids,
that.
Hold on. 5, 4. Everybody put your game face on. Get it on, stroke.
I ain't calling another man Daddy Longstroke.
Okay,
No.
I don't expect you to call me that. I'm just saying sing it. because
I'm not
getting
it-
ready to
I'm not
long
singing
stroke
it.
the other
Okay,
side.
how about we just go, Thomas Longstroke.
there
I'm
you
not
go,
doing that
see?
either.
Why not?
I'm not.
That somehow is worse.
I cannot- no.
I can be Thomas Longstroke.
Said
You
no.
don't like me.
Said no.
I mean, technically,
I-
at his funeral, we should say Thomas Long Drop because
I will be dead. I
Yeah.
mean, it's not like
Said
you
no.
motherfuckers is gonna get another chance to do this.
Said no.
You understand what I'm trying to tell
I'm
you?
not doing that. I'm not doing that, man.
Okay.
I don't know,
let me-
but I'm going to find a skinny white woman to recreate the Erica Kirk pictures, and we're gonna get a Villains Guild Medal of Honor.
okay, let me again.
And I'm going to convince Mrs. Villain
Hey,
to dress up like
let's-
Usha
let's
Vance
start the
and
show.
Are
death stare her
so-
from the side.
Are so already on the air. As you can tell, it's Sunday night, and we're already on our bullshit. So if you came here expecting us to kind of tone it down, I'm sorry. You might want to check in next week when we won't be on the air. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Villain's View on GCPR. Ghost Club Productions Radio, where every voice matters. My name is Thomas Bishop. I am known as the Villain. I am joined by the regular rogues gallery that we call the host of this incredibly weird-ass show. I call myself Daddy Longstroke, although nobody else will. To my immediate left is the lady that sells all the records. She's the host of the Taz Effect each and every day. Coming to GCPR pretty soon. She sells the records. We just stand around going in the background going, ooh. Ladies and gentlemen, I know her as my little sister. You will call her, refer to her as Miss Taz J. Say hello, Taz.
Hello, Taz.
Every week. Every week.
I love it when she does
You got
that.
one instruction, man. One. I'll be fucking it up before we even start. To my immediate
Okay,
right.
hold on. Is this better? Bonjour, mon amis. Ça va?
I don't even speak.
Ça va bien.
On deux, trois. Anyway, to my immediate right is the man with the sexiest, cuddliest teddy bear beard in all of the Midwest. That's what I've heard. I don't know if it's true. He is the co-host of Rules of Nerdquisition. He is Mr. Struggle Love Condom Commercial his goddamn self. Ladies and gentlemen, I know him as Nate, my little brother. You will refer to him as General Gambit. General Gambit, say hello, please.
Struggle love condoms because the last thing you're about to do shouldn't require a lawyer afterwards.
Whoop.
You know, we
Good
get-
night.
Bars.
Listen.
Bars.
Good night, y'all. I mean, whoa! Thank you for coming. Like, I don't. How do we go? We get closer and closer to getting sued. This
Okay,
motherfucker.
real quick, I do have to say this. Chaos says my beard still exists, sir.
Sir, ain't nobody saying that your beard don't exist. I said I heard. I don't have one of those
Yeah,
luxurious shits that y'all have.
Yeah, Chaos's ears were burning earlier because we were talking about him being angry.
Yeah.
Said, yeah. Yeah.
We made sure.
We made sure to acknowledge your beard, sir.
To
Yes.
acknowledge.
We're going to have to start calling that the OCB. The original crispy beard.
Yes, because it's a good beard, Savannah. It's a
Listen,
great beard.
It's a great beard, Savannah. And finally, to my bottom right is this man got more jobs than a mug. I don't even know. I think he hosts like a night owl show where he just like does ASMR shit like, have you turned it on and off? Have you turned it on and off? He is the angriest IT nerd on the East Coast. I know him as Gilbert. You will refer to him as the angry IT nerd. Say hello, please.
Hello, please.
Every week.
And Sigrid, his
And see,
his,
and this is why
his webcam is going ballistic right now, so he will be.
Yeah.
So
I
my
promise you.
camera is
on camera very much. He
I'm
may
gonna-
come
I'm gonna
in and
buy
out,
a-
but
So-
for God and for the white men, I'm gonna buy you a goddamn camera that actually works.
I told you I believe that I have an extra one. Just let me does it. But it's essentially. But see, our responses is why. This is why. Angry
So
or
look,
not, we just
Thomas,
we just need a show together. We need a show together. Y'all are y'all, you stifling us right
yes,
now.
So,
because
I
that's
mean-
what Angry needs is another show.
well,
That's what I
actually,
mean.
you could come on permanent for a porch of no judgment
Who?
because
Taz?
Oh, Taz would be.
Yeah.
Listen, Taz is
I'll
the porch
be
of
there.
all the judgment. Fuck you talking
So
about.
look at-
Why would you bring her on the show to about no judgment and knowing damn well the first thing out of her mouth is, hey, does Erica Kirk look like
hey,
she
hey,
was
hey, hey,
fucking
hey, hey,
dead?
hey,
We
hey.
had a good time
Hey,
Saturday.
whoa, hey, whoa, look here, man. All right. The rule is on the porch of no judgment, we don't judge each other. We judge everyone else.
Perfect.
Porch of no judgment. Weekdays on Gold Club Productions Radio. All right, let me introduce you to our special guest this evening. From what I understand, this gentleman doesn't like what Hakeem Jeffries is doing and said, fuck it, I'm gonna take that job. And good on you. I ain't running for shit. Listen, I run my out of my own fucking head, so there's no way in hell I'm gonna be able to run anything like in Congress and shit. But he is here to be interviewed and to play along with us little rogues gallery of people. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Vance Bostic for New York 8. Mr. Bostic,
Yay.
welcome
Hi.
to the Villain's View.
Hey. So happy to be here. So excited
Oh.
to see everyone.
We enjoy the fact that you are here. Where the hell? Way to go! Way to go's in the damn chat. Way to go! Reach out to me. I gotta holler at you. Anyway,
Woo!
so as we always do, we like to do Taz does the news. That sounds. We gotta change that. That just sounds trite. That
So no,
that
see,
just sounds fucked up.
There's definitely.
See, no. See, you're saying- see, you're saying it the wrong way,
This-
man. You're saying it the
Wait a
wrong
minute.
way.
This
See, the way you
segment-
saying it,
this
it's
segment
like,
can take on the name of the original name of the Taz effect, which is Taz tells all. How about that? Are we
Okay,
in
yeah,
agreement?
because Taz does the news. That don't even. You the only.
It
woman
sounds
on the
very
show,
Debbie
and you
Does
doing
Dallas.
something?
That's what it
Yeah,
says.
like
Yeah.
That's what I said. That's what I said.
I'm not trying to have chaos beat the shit out of me. What is wrong with you? Hey, the
He'll kill
news with
everybody.
Taz, ladies and gentlemen.
That's a good one.
Okay.
Take it away.
Okay. First of all, starting off with just a headline, just a tagline. We will dig more into this tomorrow on the Taz effect. Erica Kirk seemingly has come out and announced that she is 8 weeks pregnant. I need y'all to do the math.
I
Math
thought
be
that was
hard.
I thought that was a lie.
Here's the thing.
Silly.
She has
that
not made
was
a public pregnancy announcement about her other 2 pregnancies. And before people go, well, I haven't seen pictures of her pregnant. Not everybody wants that on the internet. Okay. Some people
Some
don't.
people like their
Some
privacy.
people- right. Some people like everything, out there. And you have to keep in mind, and I'm like making no excuses for Erica Kirk. She is a former model. And coming from that world, a lot of former models, any changes in their bodies, they do not want chronicled. I don't know if that's the case. I don't know if it's not, but I know that man been dead longer than 8 weeks.
Again, this is why. Okay, disclaimer: the views expressed on the villain's view are those of those who have given them. Nothing has been confirmed or denied just yet. Because
No, but since so many people are talking about it, I will be digging into it. And like I said,
please,
we'll talk about it tomorrow.
I
And
want
we
you to
know
dig
that when
like a
I go
gopher.
down a rabbit hole,
Because if that woman is pregnant, boy, she got some explaining to do. A man been gone for 12 months, and she 8
'Cause
weeks. The
math ain't mathing on that one.
Listen, the math
Like
is,
like the
math is
kid,
not fucking mathing.
like the kids say these days, the math ain't mathing.
Listen, she like, I'm pregnant by him, girl. He dead, child.
I
Oh,
told
no.
y'all.
He
I
been
told
dead for
y'all.
longer than you.
I
Listen,
told y'all when it happened.
Hey,
I told y'all when it happened.
yes, you did.
I
Now
said,
from
I
there,
said, I said when it happened.
allegedly.
When the think about all your crime procedural shows and who's the first person that they look at whenever somebody dies like that. They look at the person that benefits.
The one that benefits the most.
All I'm saying is the person that was
financially,
close-
and the wife.
Yes.
It just so
Yeah.
happens that
That's the
the
same person.
that This person
All I'm
is the
saying
same.
It just happens to be the
All I'm
same
saying
person.
So why ain't we looking at the wife?
Listen, all I'm gonna say is this:
And now she
they ain't
she
been-
2
they
weeks
ain't been
out.
one
She's
dude
already.
close to her. They
Yeah,
ain't been
and
one dude
also-
close to her.
and also those that have been following along with my Kirk conspiracy breakdown, thank you, appreciate y'all. Yes, this plays into it, and it kind of leads back to Charlie's sister finally releasing text messages revealing that the family doesn't like Erica, that they were on the outs and everything else. But like I said, I'm gonna connect all those dots. I'm gonna connect all those dots for you all.
Thing too,
But this is one of those things. But this is one of those things, like I tell y'all all the time, it's better to be patient and not be quick for accuracy's sake.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because if that's accurate, that means that whole
That means Mike. That means JD Vance.
JD
actually
Vance,
doing something other than her
the
boy,
back
though.
of the neck thing.
No.
was about 6 weeks.
Nope. That wouldn't.
Listen,
That would be
6 weeks
Mike.
afterwards.
That would be That would be allegedly Mikey from Turning Point USA. The one that she kept saying, he's so awesome.
Wow.
He's so great.
Hold on. I did not know one of the stages of grieving was getting dicked down by somebody that worked for your husband's company. I had no idea.
Yeah, that's stage.
I'm so glad my wife can no longer have children.
Yeah,
I'm so glad that I don't want anymore.
that's in between stage 5 and 6.
6 is getting dick.
So no, it's between. No, that's the stage between 6 and 9. You get it? You get it? You see what I did there?
Yeah.
See what I did? You see what I did?
She's doing the Tammy Faye. She's doing a cross between Tammy Faye Baker and Leona Helmsley Morning. But here's the next one. Epstein emails are available to read through simulated Gmail account called Jmail. If you're waiting for the infamous Epstein files to be...
fuck?
I'm trying to be serious. I'm gonna be serious. I'm gonna be dead ass serious. I have advice for anybody that knows for a fact y'all did some nasty, freaky things with that motherfucking Jeffrey Epstein. Come out. Just come. We gonna hit you with a rock either way. We either go hit you because we found out, or we gonna hit you because you told us. You might as well fucking tell us, because we gonna throw bricks at your fucking head. Just come out. We get it. Listen, who on this show has ever done some freaky shit with children? None of us. We weren't even.
The
we didn't even have
fuck?
enough money to be fucked. Exactly. We don't even have enough money to even be talking to Jeffrey Epstein. So the 4 of us is safe. Mr. Vance, Mr. Bostic, have you done anything with?
No.
Okay, so there's five. 5 out of 5 people on this motherfucking show ain't done shit with Jeffrey Epstein.
We
If you
got
did some shit, bring
100%
your ass out.
ratio here.
Like, goddamn,
Right.
just bring your dumb ass out.
Now,
Come on, man.
Here's the thing, and I'm only saying this for the people that are like, I guess they don't like the speed in which I'm posting the emails, because I'm like, it's 23,000 of them. Okay, 23,000.
Oh,
Give a girl a
he ain't
break.
seen shit
But
yet.
y'all know Kirsten Sinema, right?
Yeah, that bitch.
Kirsten Sinema took a 15-hour psychedelic trip. Now she's all into Make America Healthy Again.
Bitch, if you don't go
fantastic.
away,
Okay.
god damn.
Huh?
Fuck it, I'ma say it. Get your raggedy bisexual ass the fuck on, bitch. Damn.
And here's
We
the
don't want to talk to you no more. Get the fuck out of here.
And now Pam Bondi is appearing shaken as Epstein files questionings are intensified because she knows that she has to release them. And everybody keeps saying that she's covering for Trump. Newsflash, she's had her fingers all up in these files since way back in Florida. She's afraid of people seeing what she's done for these men.
Yep.
Then we have FBI Director Kash Patel criticized for assigning SWAT team members to protect his country singer girlfriend, Alexis Wilkins. Nobody knows who she is. Anybody trying to beat her up. We are happy she's dating you. We believe the rest of us. Just a moment. And our final one, well, not final. Quick caveat. Trump is now trying to change up his style to mimic Zohran Mamdani.
I saw that.
Oh
Hey,
my God.
Donald,
Oh yeah, he's
cannot-
got the scarf.
Yeah, Donald.
On a serious note,
I gotta say that. Hold on, wait. Donald, you cannot put a motherfucking turtleneck over a pussy neck. Can't do it. It's not gonna work. It's clashing. It's giving very much clashing, sir. I'm just saying.
Donnie, you need a panty liner.
Oh,
Yo, what?
oh, but I was wrong.
That's
Hold on,
funny.
but I was wrong. Wait a minute, but I was wrong, right? She said panty liner. Wait a minute. I just said the man put a turtleneck over a pussy neck. But she talking about you need a panty liner. Thanks, Dad.
Thomas, I had to eat the rest of my snacks for dinner, okay? Now, honest.
In other words, what she's saying is, you're killing her, Smalls.
Listen, she's.
And I found my shirt that says that, Anger. I found my shirt.
Ah, nice.
I'm just telling y'all
Okay,
right now. Tomorrow
but no,
morning,
seriously,
y'all gonna hear me
on
saying
a serious note, and if you can, I know health care costs are skyrocketing and it's ridiculous here in the US, but do your best to take care of your health and be aware and listen to your body. Donald Glover's health crisis exposed. Rapper reveals he suffered a stroke after doctors found a hole in his heart.
Oh shit.
God
Oh,
damn.
damn.
God.
He's not but 30 or 46,
Yes.
47, isn't he?
God
Oh,
damn. A
that's pretty
hole
old.
in his heart. Shit.
Donald Glover revealed he had an illness that forced him to postpone some of his New World Tour last year. The malady turned out to be a scary stroke the 42-year-old musician suffered.
42.
Oh, wow.
He's younger than me.
Damn. Man.
I knew he was around my
Fuck
age,
is he?
but
What kind of shit? Donald, are you trying to die on us? What the fuck are you doing, dude?
no.
So don't do that, man.
Your body, listen to your body. Don't always try to push through things. I know I've been guilty of that in the past, and I've had to learn the hard way. Please do not try to learn the hard way, because sometimes the hard way doesn't leave you with a lesson. It leaves us with
Hard
a
head
funeral
leave you
procession.
dead.
Yeah.
Hard head leave you dead. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Just leave.
Yeah, and
just take care of your fucking health. God damn.
Now,
Yeah,
on to the
same.
nitty gritty.
Oh yeah.
Some of you know.
to the
some
nitty-gritty.
of you don't. This is actually part 2 of an interview. Part 1 took place on Conversations with Taz. Think About It Thursday. You can check that out in my on my YouTube channel. But Mr. Vance Bostic is back for part 2, and just a little snippet of a recap. Okay. He recently achieved attaining his MBA after being the recipient of a GED. He is extremely progressive, and far left and puts humanity first. Direct quote. He is currently learning the scope of office for the position that he's running for and does not consider himself to be a visible activist, but an effective activist. He does believe that the livable wage should be somewhere hovering in the $30 per hour. He does agree with Mom Donnie, and he's exploring how to put together a $20 at least minimum wage package. Um, excuse me. Now, for more information about Mr. Bostic, and if you want to follow along as we go through this, you can check out Vance B as in boy, for NY8, the number 8.com. You can see his platform about a little bit of history, all those things. Okay? Okay, everybody up to date? Everybody?
I think we got it. Yeah, I think we're good.
All right.
Okay, so
This is the part where Taz starts to ask a whole bunch of questions, and we just sit here and
Donna Henry Jackson said you're handsome, Mr. Bostic.
Oh, thank you.
She all in the comments says like he fine as hell. God damn, he's fine as shit. I'm messing with you, Donna. Donna, I'm messing with you because Donna's happily.
Real quick, for the people who aren't aware, even with this recap, please take a moment to explain for the first time to all the people who you are as a candidate.
Well, hi everybody. I am Vance Bostic. I am 38. I have a history in hospitality. I decided to run for Congress because I was fed up with everything that was going on with the system, the way that Hakeem Jeffries was acting, the way he kept bending the knee to Donald and folding and just being beholden to the billionaires. And the more I looked into his history and his donor record and his voting list, I could see a pattern that he was bought and that he voted for the corporations and the billionaires on behalf of them over the people. And all these years, we see record breaking profits, but we are struggling more and more and more and more. And there's no change. So inevitably, I just felt that it was time to like make a change, that I had the ability to step up. I'm not burdened by the system entirely. I'm fortunate enough to at least to have a pretty good living situation, where I could have the opportunity to step up and try to make a difference. And because I have this hospitality background, I felt that this is what we need more than anything, is we need real people representing real people and not establishment politicians representing the billionaires anymore. So I decided that I was going to run, and this is where we are now, running as best as I can.
I'm glad you brought up donors because it recently came out that the firm that was hired to gain donors for Hakeem Jeffries was in communication with Jeffrey Epstein. What are your thoughts on that?
I mean, I don't know anything about it directly, but I have, from what I heard, there's multiple things. A lot of people say that it's kind of like an automated system, which would be common. I don't know why they would keep. I mean, how frequently do they like clean up their list? I don't know, but maybe that's something that they should have checked on. I think it's weird, but because he had a lot of money, it's not strange that that was on like a list. If it was a list per se, if they were like doing it directly, that's a little bit more like sus. But if it was like on a list and it's kind of like an automatic thing, then like it's like maybe they could have took the time to remove that name. I don't know.
Okay, I can understand that, but there's not always one degree of separation when it comes to Hakeem Jeffries, it seems. And given that Hakeem Jeffries was recently asked to call out Representative Plasky of the Virgin Islands regarding her directly texting and receiving text messages from Jeffrey Epstein, and he claimed that he spoke to her about it, then turned around and lied about it, how would you deal with that situation?
I honestly think that lying is probably the worst way to go about like anything. I rather be straight up and upfront about whatever the dealings are, no matter if it's good or bad. Like I think honesty is completely the way to go at all times. I'm just in general, just I'm an Aries, so I'm kind of like just blunt in general. Like I'm just straight up, just like I'll say whatever, even if it's like if somebody likes it or if they hate it, whatever it is. I think that's definitely the way to lie about anything. It just seems foolish, especially in that position. That's definitely not the route that I would go. But I will say they kind of have this habit of like trying to protect each other no matter what. And I mean, look at these problems that it just leads to.
But here's okay. So a little pushback. A little pushback.
Okay.
So every person that tries to aspire for public office, they have a populist fire in their belly, aggressive fire in their belly until that money starts showing. So, like right now, I can give you $20 as a donation, but if some lobbyist wants to come in and give you 20,000, you won't even take my goddamn phone call. So, what makes you different than say? And I'm not saying you are the same, but I'm asking this question.
No,
What
totally.
makes you different than that big fucking lurch out of Pennsylvania, John Fetterman? Because Fetterman talked the same shit. He was really progressive. And then he got up there, and a couple of them lobbyists was like, hey,
Mm-hmm.
want us to get you some, some nitroglycerin or
Yeah.
some shit. We'll pay you 30, 45, 40, and $50,000.
Yeah.
And now you see how he is. So what makes you different?
You know, when I first made this commitment, one of the things that like I kept thinking about that drove me to want to do this was in my life, I've gained this perspective to not care for money. Like, I don't come from money. I don't have that kind of background. I am someone who is very like more in tune with kind of like humanity and nature and the earth and the universe. I don't really seek like high standards of living. It's not like I worked in food and hospitality my entire life. There is no money in that. I did it because I like the connection with people. I like working in that field. It gave me the opportunity to do artwork as well. I lived in New York, so I've always just fantasized about being a starving artist when I was growing up. So it's like I'm gonna work in food and hospitality and do artwork. So living with this kind of perspective and not really grasping onto this. I mean, money is for me, I've always viewed it as an issue. Everybody is always trying to grab it and obtain it. It's a priority for so many people, and I really dislike that kind of perspective that people have on it. So it's something that I've never really been attracted to. And that was a big part of why I made this decision to run for Congress, that I knew that I wouldn't be swayed because I knew that the issue that I found with our government is that they're all bought and easily bought. And when I thought about like, what is it going to take? Like, we need people who actually truly care about humanity and making a difference in the world. And I know I could say, like, it sounds sweet and all, but I know that, and I guess I can't really convince you so much, but in my core, I can feel that it's not something that moves me, that sways me, that it's not something I'm attracted to in the world. As much as I know that we can make a change. We are in a moment in human history where it's kind of time to like make a change for every single person globally, really. Like, so it's like what when I made the decision again, it's like, what is it going to take? Like, I know that one of those core issues that I have is the being bought. I know that money doesn't move me. So, I mean, even with my campaign, one of the things that bothers me the most with running it is how people keep saying, you got to get the most money. And even with like media attention, a lot of it is because I don't get it because they feel like I'm not going to be able to raise money. And I will say it's not a factor of mine. Now, I know I need donations, but it's not something like I don't even have a fundraiser yet at this point. I've been running for months now. Um, and I've only collected a handful of donations as is anyway, but it's not something that like I've put in priority on. Just like there's a lot of people who are like, you got to get as much money as you can, especially if you're going to go against Akeem. He's going to have like a war chest of like 10 million. Da, da, da. And I'm like, I'm not trying to outspend him. That's never been my focus. I hope to be able to have the people be able to hear me and understand the vision of what I foresee, hopefully could be the future, and help with like groundwork, grassroots, like true work. Donations and stuff like that is not something that is not a priority to me. Yeah. And I
But
hope that
you gotta spend money to even get the damn
I
job.
understand. I
understand
get it. I
when it
get
comes to
it.
donations, but with this, because you have things coming up with, the narrative that Jeffrey Epstein was a Democrat and that he was putting all this money into all these people. We now have his brother Mark Epstein coming up. We have Peter Thiel, who was close associates, Larry Summers, things like that. Are you
Mm-hmm.
vetting your donors list to ensure that you don't have any degrees of separation to Epstein or Ghislaine Maxwell?
So I will say that I am looking at the names that are coming in on my donor list. I mean, again, it's only like 61 people so far. Like, it's not even that much. But I can see it. I do my own I do the whole thing actually. So I'm doing my own treasury work as well. And I was just putting it in the Excel sheet, and I'm seeing everything, and I can see who it is. In terms of like actually like check like vetting deeply, I haven't, but that is something that I mean I totally should be doing for sure. But I just the donations are so small that it doesn't feel like it's like some like crazy thing, but you're
Yeah.
right, like it's something
Not
that I should.
not to mention.
Understandable. Also, another big topic that has been weighing heavily, and there was yet another petition that was pushed through the House. We're still waiting to see what the Senate does in regards to it, are federal unions. What is your stance on federal unions?
I think all unions are highly important. I support unions so much. Now when we say the federal union, I actually haven't heard of this yet. This is the first time I'm hearing it. I just know that I support unions for sure. But as the federal unions to protect like Congress, or
No,
is it like the
it would be
federal
like federal
workers?
workers.
Federal
So,
workers.
Okay, yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
with the
Yeah,
exception
no,
of the
that
United States military, I personally believe that every federal job should be unionized.
yeah,
That way, when they start acting like they ain't got no damn sense, we can walk out. The only reason
yeah,
I
yeah,
say not
yeah.
the military is because the military will never be unionized. There's never a distinction or a need for a union in the military.
Yeah.
But we're talking the people that work at the Social Security office,
No, totally.
the people that work at the post office and things of that
Mm-hmm.
nature. So that's
Oh, 100%. I
yeah.
feel like I don't know why the post office specifically doesn't have a union. I think they should. But like, yeah, all of them
Yeah, that
definitely.
that one specifically, I feel like
Yeah,
they
Yeah.
right?
should be in a union.
USPS has multiple unions. They even
Yeah.
have
Oh,
unions for the spouses and families of
yeah.
workers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
that makes
you
sense.
just to jog everybody's memory, a few months ago, one of Trump's executive orders was to try to dismantle, hence Congress trying to codify
Okay.
their ability to have federal unions. So my question is, if you make it in, is this something that you would stand behind?
Yeah.
Do
No.
you
I would
believe that federal employees have the right?
100%.
Okay. Um,
100%.
also,
Yeah.
do you have a political mentor, someone to teach you the scope of the position? And part B, what are you doing in order to keep yourself abreast of everything that's coming out politically? Because should you primary him and you be elected, this isn't a 90-day training period.
Mhm.
You slide right in and you have to get in with the status quo. So what are you doing to make it as seamless an entry as possible?
Yeah. I think that what was the first question again? I missed that one.
Do you have a political mentor?
Oh, a political yeah, no. So I don't have a political mentor. Um, I did do the Run for Something training and the National Democratic Training Committee's training courses. When I first decided to run for office, those are the two things that I sat with that really got me into just the beginning steps of it. I do not have a mentor. I have been reaching out to so many people for all types of guidance, no. But in terms of preparing myself, I've really just been kind of just focusing on like what the role is, like what the capabilities are, what we're allowed to do in terms of what the responsibilities are for the job. Um but yeah, no, I definitely should be doing more. Like I kind of like I've taken some law classes, like, but law is not something that I want. And I also have this idea, so like kind of roll with me here for a second on this, but like I have this idea of like when we kind of change Congress, we have a bunch of like-minded people in there. we can actually make a change in the system, right? That's like one of the things. But also, I kind of want to come into this with where we can be like, we can make something different here. We don't come in and say, well, this is how government works. This is what happens before. But more so, like, this is what we can do. This is how we need to be taking care of the people. That's kind of like the perspective, but definitely having an overview more on it is something that I am on the path of working towards every day right now. I've kind of just been focused on understanding the role itself more
Okay.
versus more the like more smaller details, which I will grow more into over time as I progress more.
Let's keep in mind that in politics, a lot of times we have politicians that kind of downgrade the rest of us to statistics and talking points and not really realizing that life or death essentially relies in your vote. And I say that because I want to ask you this. It just came out within the past 72 hours that the Trump administration took the Russian wish list of surrender for Ukraine, claimed that our Secretary of State and a few other people wrote it when they just translated it. What would you do in Congress, given that Congress can determine whether or not we go to war and who we fund and support? What would you do if you were a sitting member of Congress right now, knowing that information?
Well, first we would have to correct the misinformation of saying that they wrote it. When if they just translated it and people are thinking that they wrote it, then I think that's the first step is making sure that that's verified that it was a translation and not.
No, the Trump administration full on lied and said that this was
Oh yeah.
their
Yeah.
piece.
Yeah, that was a whole ass
Well,
lie. They didn't.
well,
They
I
didn't.
mean,
They didn't.
to
They
be
didn't
to be
advocate shit. That was a
fair,
goddamn lie.
to be fair, that's perfectly on brand for them, though.
Yeah. Let me, because I know how Taz asked it. Let me ask it to you this.
Okay.
You have a runaway president. All right. Donald Trump is a fucking runaway train that's going backwards for some ungodly reason. Right. He has completely nullified everything in Congress. Mike Johnson is just like, whatever you want, Bo. You are elected. 2026, you're elected. And you go in with this runaway ass president. And something like what happened today, or what happened a couple of days ago, with this whole Russia plan being translated, and then the president pretends it's hit. You have a bully pulpit called the United States Congress.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do?
Well, I think that we kind of just, I mean, you kind of just said it. You use the bully pulpit to rally everyone who can make a change in that and just try to stand against it. I think that's like probably one of the best things that we can do in that situation. Um, because there's strength in numbers. We know that. So as long as because like on my own individually, I keep saying this, like I don't think that I'll be able to handle anything in an individual role. But when we have everyone together, especially in Congress, like I keep saying this like-minded thing, there can be a mass movement of members and rallying their people where the voice is powerful. Pressure from the people to collectively is powerful. Right now, we're seeing our Congress not really utilize their voice so much to rally the people. So I think like that's kind of like where we would move in that situation. Honestly, I think that would be.
You do know what my next question is.
Would you believe? Hold on. Would you
No,
believe
Taz,
that
you do it, 'cause
something
I'm-
like this would be grounds for impeachment? And would you be
Oh.
willing, if you were a sitting member of Congress today, to draft articles of impeachment to not only just impeach Trump, but have him expressly removed?
Yeah, definitely. I would definitely support doing that too, drafting it, everything like that. Definitely because. Oh, no, I thought you was going to say something.
No,
No,
I am,
that's
because
that was the question I was going to ask.
There's a second to the question. There's a second
Okay.
to the question. Because if you were sitting in Congress right now, and remember, the sitting president and the sitting vice president were both in on this lie. They both went public with this lie. So in addition to supporting and or drafting articles of impeachment for the sitting president, would you be willing to also support and or draft articles of impeachment for the sitting vice president as well?
Yeah, I think the issue that we're seeing is that when these impeachment articles are being drafted, they're and enforced, well, trying to be enforced, they're really not, because nobody is rallying behind them. Not enough members are supporting them, so they just get blown down. The hope would be that when something like that happens, there are people ready to make moves on enforcing it for sure.
Okay.
Then give me
As a
Mike.
New York,
Then give me Mike Johnson.
yeah. Now, as a New York native, um, Elise Stefanik, yes, the failed congresswoman, the woman who got an ambassadorship ripped from her, someone who is being booed on the campaign trail, has continued to double down on calling Mayor elect Zoran Mamdani an extremist and a terrorist. What is your stance on that?
Yeah, no, I'm completely against it. I kind of think like it's like a dog whistle that she thinks it's going to get her more popularity and votes to the base that she's trying to attract. I think it's completely gross and unacceptable. I don't know why she's like going so hard on it. Like
Because she's
even like
Elise
I don't
Stefanik and the bitch ain't never done nothing in her goddamn life
yeah.
besides be appointed to Congress. So
Well,
there's
other
that.
than Trump, allegedly.
Allegedly.
This is New York.
In
We
New
Yeah,
just sit
no.
over here and dance. I ain't saying shit.
Elise be taking
It's just
Trump to
it's
the
just so weird because
bathroom.
if she's like a representative, like it's just so weird because like this is New York. Like it's when I think of New York, it's like we have the Statue of Liberty here, we have Ellis Island here. Like this, it's so mixed here. Like to have that type of feeling towards anybody is just insane.
Well,
We walk down the streets and we walk through like different like cultures in like a
Okay,
block.
in
that's
the rest of our defense, y'all are also the birthplace and the major home of Leona Helmsley, all of the Trumps predominantly,
mm,
the Cuomos, Rudy
mm.
Giuliani.
Yeah, it's not
Like,
all good.
like we love
Abba
y'all and we love the
Diallo, fucking
diversity,
I
but
It's
mean,
kind of a mixed bag.
Sean
yeah,
Bell,
everything is here.
Just like anywhere
the New
else
York,
in the world.
the NYPD,
Yeah.
fucking
I mean, with the good
Dick
comes the
Wolf.
bad.
I mean,
Like it
you know what I
really
mean?
does.
Like,
It really
Exactly.
does.
it's
It's like
six
it's
in
a
one
think
hand,
mix.
about
half
the
a dozen in the
diversity
other.
and
See
the
it now.
acceptance that can be found in NYC, which we know it's there. Your mayor elect took a little trip up to the White House.
Oh,
Now, it was a closed door meeting with no
that
press
should be
allowed in
fun.
during the nitty gritty of the meeting. But when the press opened up and Trump boyishly gushed at Mamdani and told him that he could go ahead and call him a fascist, what washed over you at that moment?
You
I was like, my jaw was on the floor, just like, oh my god, he's flirting with him. The touching of the arm, like I was like, what is going on with this thing right now? He was like smiling. I couldn't. I don't get it. Like, and Zoran was just standing there, like, like it was just the weirdest interaction. I saw a post that somebody said, "He's not a communist, he's my communist." Like,
I just
it's
need people to understand
insane.
something. There's no fucking way in hell. If you've been calling me a piece of shit the whole
So
time until
weird.
you won an election and I'm sitting in an office and the fucking press asks you to call me, will you still call him a piece of shit to his face? And I'm not gonna lean over and go, please call me a piece of shit.
Let me
Yeah.
explain
I'm
something.
looking
Let
at
me
you.
explain
Yeah.
something.
I'm looking at you with
If
the
you-
balled up fist underneath the desk so I can
Jesus
punch you in your
Christ.
fucking
No,
mouth.
if
I'm
you tell
sorry.
me to turn the volume up and listen to you and you've been trash talking me, and then I invite you to my house,
It's okay.
explain something
Gonna
to
be
you.
some
Don't
You
come.
can call me
Don't
fascist.
come. If
Like,
I invite you
Don't
to
be
my
some
house after you done talk shit, don't come, okay?
Like, don't
Because
bring
you're
your
not
ass up
walking
here.
out. You leaving, but you ain't walking out.
Listen,
With that, with
you ain't
my-
gonna walk. You ain't
No.
gonna walk out walking.
I want
You
you to
know-
come.
Donald also likes good-looking
leaving
men,
here with
though.
something.
Like
He
Donald,
does.
Donald loves a good-looking man. Like
He does, and he loves a good-looking man of color. Let's be real. Look,
yeah, he
Donald
do.
Yeah,
He
being
that's
really
why
able
do.
to
he's
run
had
the
butt naked
campaign that
Obama
he
in his
has
goddamn
run.
brain for 10 fucking years. Like, listen, I don't obsess that much
This girl
over women.
crazy about
I
a
don't
short
obsess
dress.
over a wife that much. Oh, and we got kicked off.
Oh.
Wow.
How we get kicked off?
Wow.
We got Boapped.
Word?
Let's see
That's
what
what
happened.
did it?
We got
That's
we got
what did it.
Hold up. It is for violent behavior, violent
Bingo.
behaviors, and criminal activities.
Bingo.
Where?
Oh, No,
guess.
no. A white person was like, black people talking about don't come to my house. That's it's
I
scary.
can't
What?
believe they would said that the president of the United States had pussy neck. Nope, that ain't what he did. I can't believe that they would say that the president of the United States is dressing like he got pussy neck. No, that I don't think it is. No, they was mad because Mom Donnie came up there and put his penis all over the dick. I'm calling him violent behavior. You fucking
Violent.
snowflake.
Wait,
Fuck.
so where
I was
did this
about to say,
happen?
Wow.
did I sing
No, that's just on
one
TikTok.
too many
That's just on
bars
TikTok.
of the song?
Oh.
What the hell
We tend
happened
to
there?
get booted from TikTok a
We
lot.
always listen. TikTok is so
Wow.
fucking full of shit. I saw a
Yeah.
MAGA live where them motherfuckers was trying to say Erica Kirk and JD Vance will make pretty babies. I never reported that for violent extremism in my fucking head. I had to see that, scan it, and go, what the fuck? Now it's stuck in my head. But no,
That's
they kick us off.
crazy.
Fuck them.
That's
Fuck
gro-
them.
No, but okay. Okay.
TikTok,
coming
your
to the end of
owner is
this
a
first
bitch.
hour. So here's the thing.
Wow.
We've watched Mom Donnie's election, and if you all remember in Wisconsin, their Supreme Court election, we watched how millionaires, billionaires threw money into
Yeah.
elections, and we the people were able to show them that your money means nothing.
That's right.
But also, Mom Donnie ran a different type of campaign. He was honest with the people. He spoke directly to the people. He didn't just come with a platform. He came with a way to implement the platform,
Mhm.
even if he doesn't get a supporting cast that's also Democratic Socialist or even Democrat.
Mhm.
So, with those lessons learned, what are you taking away in order to build your campaign team? And have you reached out to maybe poach some people from Mom Donnie's team since now he's in transition mode?
Yeah, no, I have not reached out. I don't have a team at all, actually. It's really just me making this happen. Yeah, no, I haven't even thought of, I mean, I kind of like think about putting together like people and asking for like more help here and there. I have not gotten to dealing with that yet. I'm like, again, like there's a thing with money, people are gonna be want to be paid, but like, so I haven't really made all of that happen just yet. But one of the things that I took away from his campaign was that, you know, one of the things that I really think that has motivated me to like run myself was that like we need real representation. So many people don't get involved with politics because they don't feel represented, they don't feel heard, they don't feel connected. My strategy is really about maintaining my real authenticity, being a person, not being in the establishment is what we're sick of. I think we need a real representation, a real reflection of ourselves. That's kind of something that I've taken away from his. While I'm not as polished or professional as him, I think what I did get was the sense that people want to relate to their representative. And what I can offer is real, somebody that is actually just a person, just a regular person, to feel that other people can be heard, people can be seen. So that's something that I have definitely taken away. And it's definitely something when I think about putting together a team that I am considering, because I've had people talk to me about helping out in certain areas, campaign management or like um call times and whatnot. And they've all been so by the book. They've all been so establishment, very like, this is how you got to do it, this is what it is. And I'm kind of like, I really just want to be a person, like doing this, like trying to relate to people. I don't feel so, the old style of politics is not going to cut it. Keep playing by the book is just not what we need. We're not in normal times. We can't resort to normal measures. So I've kind of been taking that into consideration when I've been talking to people, because I want people that actually see the vision of this type of change. Like Zorn has said many times, we're in a new era of politics. It's a new style of it. We can change the entire system from what we know it to something that it can be better. So that is something that I've taken away from his campaign that I'm really trying to emulate in my own kind of more authentic style, I guess.
Okay, so here again, I do the pushback thing.
Sure.
So, do you not think that maybe what Zoran did was a blend of the old and the new? Because he ran a regular campaign. He
Yeah.
had the Act Blue. He had the campaign
Mm-hmm.
manager and the headquarters and things of that nature.
Mm-hmm.
He still knocked on doors. He still shook hands and kissed babies and whatever, right? But he also was able to implement ideas by relating to the common man, you know. So do you think maybe instead of looking at it like let's throw the baby out with the bathwater, perhaps, and I'm not trying to knock, please understand, because you running and I ain't, but perhaps a mix of the two. You're still gonna need to do campaign ads. You're still gonna need to do flyers. You're still gonna need to meet people. You're still gonna need to ask questions. But at the exact same time, rather than coming off polished, like I have a speech writer, write your own goddamn speeches. You know what the fuck you want to say?
Yeah, no.
If you can practice in front of a mirror talking to yourself, or you can make a TikTok video, you can fucking run and talk to people. Because I think I see where you're going, but I also see the establishment that both you and I do not like is there because of American apathy. People, Americans are not invested in their politicians, which is why they get away with the shit that they get away with.
Yep.
Yes, it is okay for us to want a plain talking, you know, I'm just like you type of politician. But they also want to know that you'll be the same fighter here or in New York in the 8th district that you will be in Congress. So do you think maybe a happy medium of both the old and the new would be better off?
Yeah, I will say that I have been out in the streets. I've been putting up posters. I pass out my cards. I talk to people. I've got a megaphone. I'm out doing that kind of stuff still. I am campaigning. So like I am kind of having that style of like it's definitely going to be a thing more. There's aspects of the kind of old form. Like I like rules and structure still. Like I'm not all just like let's just throw everything away and start over. There is still an order that I do appreciate. Um and it's not even like I plan on coming in and being like I want to just like rewrite all the laws and start over from scratch. Like there's a guide there and we're gonna like build, well not really build but change the system from that. And definitely a mixture of both is something that I feel like I try to embody. Maybe I don't do a good job pulling it off so well all the time,
Who's your
but
campaign manager?
I don't have a campaign manager.
You need to get a campaign manager.
I
And
I
if you're gonna be sunny side disposition, hope and change, you are the Morning in America guy, you need a campaign manager that's a fucking monster. You need you need a pit bull having sex with Godzilla and whatever
yeah.
the fuck baby that is, that's
I
your
mean,
campaign manager.
I've been
You need
speaking to
somebody that's
people.
going to put foot to ass because you can stay above the fray and you can come up with these great, incredible things. But you need somebody people are
No,
afraid of.
I
Like, oh
agree.
fuck, here come Bosnick's fucking
I
campaign
agree.
manager.
No,
Shit.
I have
Well,
been
not,
talking to
but
people.
Oh, here
hold
she
on,
comes.
real quick. Because once again, I told you all you can follow along because I have been referencing his campaign website once again. It's
Okay.
Vance B as in boy 4NY8 the number 8.com. Now you state that on what you support is the people's platform. Yeah, people's platform. And one of the things listed is debt cancellation. You want all student loans and medical debt canceled. Have you been working on a comprehensive plan on how to implement this? Have you started the groundwork, at least the skeleton, to have a basis of a bill so that should you primary Hakeem and get elected, when you get in there, it is something once again because you have to think this has to be a smooth transition. You have to step in and go. So have you started working on that?
Yeah, so definitely if you look at the site and you look under like the platform area, you'll see that there is like under housing as a human right or under like the healthcare, there's kind of like a how we kind of pay for that. And the idea while I don't have don't have like full detailed plans for all of that yet. There is a foundation. I want to get a team. I will have a team eventually, and I want smart, professional, dedicated people who understand how to craft these things much better than my simple ideas that I have. But inevitably, one of the things that we have in those that it does list is that we would like to tax the rich. I mean, I think that's kind of a goal that we've been having. I think it's enough talking about it. I think it's time that we just do it. And in that plan, I do have an idea of hopefully being able to tax them at 90%. Now, and I say this, but listen,
But here's
wait.
the thing. Wait a second. Here's the caveat. A lot of people say to go ahead and tax the rich, and I think let's put our history caps on real quick.
It was over 10 million, by the way.
I'm just saying they're gonna wear your ass out, though.
But here's the thing: why not just reverse or amend the legislation that Reagan put in place that caused the rich to no longer be taxed properly, instead of trying to come up with new legislation?
Well,
is that an option that you consider?
I love that. I mean, and this is why I need professional people who understand much better than I do, because that's totally a route that I would pursue taking. Now, I chose that 90% number, I will say, is because when I'm looking at other candidates who are running, it's kind of ballpark of the plan. And like I keep saying, is when we have like-minded people in Congress, we can make change. So the idea is that if we kind of have the same priorities, this is a number that I see kind of floating around between certain candidates that I think like we can make that happen. But I do love that idea, and I will totally look into the reversing that much more. That's a good one.
Yeah, that shit is what fucked everybody up. But
yeah.
I apologize.
Because before Reagan's, for those watching, going, why would she ask that? Before Reagan, okay, secondary education was not as expensive, and the rich were properly taxed. This is why I personally, this is me, this is not the view of the Villains Guild or Mr. Bostic. I personally would dig Reagan up and beat the shit out of him.
I've been saying that.
And this is also why I have. And this is also why I have a problem with boomers, because boomers knew that they voted for the change that Reagan brought in, and that none of us can attain what they attained working at the Piggly Wiggly part-time for $6.25 an hour. We also don't have Sears and Roebuck where we can go get a house kit, put together our own house on a plot of land that we got for $6.95 an acre.
Wow.
Yeah. But also, you talk about something that's near and dear to the rest of our hearts. So I want you to expound upon this. Legalization and expungement. Legalize marijuana at the federal level and expunge all prior convictions. What is your plan for that?
Hello.
Yeah, I think it's just important that, again, I don't necessarily, I don't know if do I have a plan? I don't think I have a plan on that per se. That's in the support and oppose part, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Those are kind of like smaller like ideas. Versus
I said, what is your plan? That is very important if you want some votes. We got a long reach here, okay? We need to know these things because
at least on this show.
Let me explain something to you, okay? I tell people, hold on. I tell people every day, once you are elected,
3 of us do a show called
it's called Rouse High Exalted, where we get high and talk shit.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, but here's the thing. I tell people every day, once you're elected on the federal level, you represent all of us. So, and if you don't know, let me explain to you. Allegedly, I have gained a reputation for being a menace to federal employees. Allegedly. Did I say allegedly?
Yes.
Only a couple.
The views expressed by Taz are not that of Ghost Claw Productions Radio's managers. However, we do stand by them.
So if you get my hopes up,
I support it.
About Mary Jane, my most favoriteest girlfriend ever, and my favorite pair of shoes, by the way, and it don't happen.
No, it's gonna happen. It has to.
I know I know the websites to go to make this horrendous for you. Every day, ask asked Mitch McConnell, allegedly asked Mitch McConnell and Mike Pence.
Yeah, no, I
And
don't have
John
a plan for
Fetterman.
that, but I fully support it. Listen, I am a smoker also, so it's something my whole life, it's something I feel very passionate about. I utilize it as a sleep aid, as a pain aid, as a hunger aid, as a everything
A
aid.
stress
So like,
aid.
yeah, stress aid,
It
like
it helps with
Oh.
everything, doesn't
yeah, it's
it?
got a little
It's
bit of everything, and that's the beauty of it, though. That's
Look
why
at him being,
it really
look
is.
at him being mature with it. Where I'm like,
Yeah.
I woke up.
Wake
Exactly.
and bake, bitches. Wake and bake.
But no, it does. It really, really does. And something that I also found that I really love is the combination with actual CBD really works, really makes it so much like
Exactly. You get that legal. You get the.
it's
You get the
better. It's
dispensary, the
pure.
dispo
It
shit,
feels
and it's like, oh, hi.
yes, yeah, and but a 50-50
No
mixture
pun
of like
intended.
THC with CBD is something that I really
How the
strong
fuck did we get on?
medically. It's just
How did
so
we get on
healing.
scienceofmarijuana.com?
But okay, also, hold on.
Well, see,
I wrote a
and
report about this in college.
Well,
and
hold on.
also, I mean,
Go ahead.
oh, sorry, Taz, but also it is great for helping, when working out, helping you keep with your cardio, keeping your breath, your lungs intact. Ironically, it helps with that with your cardio and also with muscle building.
My
So
aunt used to say it
For
helps
real?
with my asthma.
yeah,
Or her asthma.
yeah,
Our
it
asthma.
actually, yeah, it does.
You
Yeah,
know what? Before
I'm
Ralph,
still
from
not
now
working
on,
out.
I'm gonna get up and then I'm gonna get myself elevated. And I'm gonna just press some weights. Fuck,
I'm still
Yeah.
not working out. Okay, I am.
and that's
I feel
fair.
you, girl.
I don't see
No, and that's
myself
fair.
working out,
Try.
really.
See, and that's fair. I
got
I
mean,
am
treadmill,
I am
dude.
the short.
But
I am the
I'm-
short, consistently snacking sister of the show. That's it. That's all y'all
But
gonna get from me.
I will
okay?
say,
First of all,
it
The
is.
only
my
one that's
leg
really a
barely.
help nut
My
is
leg.
Hank.
No.
But I'll say
my
it's
leg
most
barely
effective
wants
in
to
yoga.
Show up.
No call, no show.
Yeah,
leg.
you got no call, no show
I
leg.
was,
That's right.
I was gonna say something about yoga, but.
But I
Anyway,
would say
okay,
it.
no, I brought up
Yo, go ahead. The fuck out.
marijuana.
But I would say it's
for
most
this
effective in
specific-
yoga. Yeah.
For this,
Yeah, but I
for this
brought up
what?
marijuana for this specific reason. For many years now, we're getting to the decades long quest. Woody Harrelson has fought for hemp to become legal because hemp would help smaller farmers. And I know that you're big for gig workers. You could get a gig job or be able to be self-employed by selling hemp because it's good for paper, it's good for clothes, it's a easier material, easier crop to convert to many things. Would you think about, because this is a part of, as Thomas said, mixing the old with the new, slipping some hemp legislation into your Mary Jane legislation?
Yeah, for sure. 100%. I fully support all of that. Anything that we come up with is really just about making sure that A, the people are just like prioritized, and B, like everybody is living comfortably. You know what I mean? Like I think that's like the most important thing about whatever we decide to do. But it has to work out for the many, and this is something that we have been begging for overall for decades, as long as I've been an adult. Like my entire adult life, it's something that it's and probably and definitely even longer than that, since forever. So it's something that I keep saying, like, we have to stop asking for things and just start taking what we want. We have to get people in Congress that want to actually do these things and don't give a fuck about the billionaires. This is what we need to make happen. So many things. This is why we need like-minded people. We can't just have one person, two people, three people, a half of Congress, whatever, or a quarter of Congress want to make a change, and then there's so many other members that are just like, nope, it's not going to happen. We're not even going to push it through, because this is why we're in the place we're in now. So definitely, I hope that there is a way forward with that for sure. It's something that I would definitely support, definitely push through. 100%.
Now, before we cut up for the second hour, and you don't have
Yep,
to stick
'cause-
with us for the second hour because
you-
I understand
don't.
you are a politician and we can get pretty raunchy.
I'm
over
not a
here.
politician.
We're not. We're not trying to.
You're running for an office,
You
a
know,
politician.
we're not trying to, deter you in any way. But I gotta ask, okay? Because if I
Okay.
don't ask,
What are we asking?
if you're not aware, my followers have self-named themselves the heathens, and this week they done already smacked me in the face with my own words once. We're not gonna have that happen again.
What'd you do?
What'd you do?
Oh
I
God.
told y'all
What'd
what
you
I
do,
did
Ray?
about me sticking a pin and doing certain stuff during the mass, shutdown, the mass blackout. And they thought that I had forgot because I was a little slow on putting out a public statement because I was trying to tell people about the wedding that I endured Saturday.
That horrible ass wedding.
So yeah,
Doo-doo.
but I must
Oh, that wedding
ask
do.
you this, and we got to know. We got to know. In this, Marjorie Slewfoot Taylor Greene versus Donald, I like to slurp on everything that is male, slightly melanated, or maybe bovine. Who would you take as the winner
Equestrian.
in a WWE SmackDown altercation?
What? Marjorie is definitely beating Trump's ass. Are you kidding me?
Oh,
Yes,
did y'all really think
yes,
that I was gonna be serious in
yes,
the second hour?
Yes, because, and I will tell you
Little
why
bit.
Marjorie will win.
Little
I will
bit.
tell you
She's
why.
winning.
Because she has raptor feet, and raptor feet
Yeah,
are
hell.
known. They have 3 toes. They just press on the ground and boom. She's a 3-toed sloth. That's all I'm trying to say. I'm just being.
No, I see it. I see it.
That bitch
Yep.
got feet like a motherfucker.
She's gonna win. She's definitely gonna win. He doesn't stand a chance.
That bitch. she's a
Here's the thing. Wait a minute. Do y'all know the story of Trump's first fight?
Wait a minute. First fist fight?
Yes.
Whoa. He's actually had a fist fight?
Oh, y'all don't know this story? Oh,
Hold on. He lost, didn't he? Hold on.
Oh.
Just get to the
Oh,
part.
it's so much better than that.
Okay, I
it's
know.
so much better than that.
Listen.
It's a
I
short
All right,
story.
I need to
It's
hear
a-
it.
It's like
Did he
it's
win?
a 3-sentence story. Like, you just gotta hear it. You just
Okay,
gotta hear it.
all right,
Okay.
all right. I'm gonna
This
listen.
is like C-Spot. This is like C-Spot Run.
I'm gonna listen.
Trump walks into class, sees a girl. Trump wants to touchy girl. Girls say no. Trump say yeah. Girl said we gonna fight. Trump said okay. Girl whooped his ass. 5th grade. Thank you. You're welcome. True story. Remember when I told y'all there was an incident? Remember when I said there was an incident where his father was like, okay, we're going to have to start looking at how to take him out of public school, but his daddy didn't want to really pay for private school? Yeah.
He got his
And
ass
for
whooped
those
by a
of
girl
y'all-
in 5th grade.
His niece married Trump.
That's
Has talked
funny.
about it multiple times. And on her podcast, I think it was a year ago or maybe a year and a half ago. It was one of them times where my leg locked up and I couldn't move. So I was just binge listening. She interviewed the
Doom
woman
scrolling
as an
that.
adult. She interviewed the woman
and
as an
whooped
adult.
his ass?
Oh,
Yes.
dear.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
Back in 5th grade.
Hold up. Wait a
Hold
minute.
on.
Let me put
So-
some kush up in this. Like,
She's
Like, the questions had to be wild. It's like, so tell me, what was it like whooping his ass?
oh
Was
my
it as
God.
satisfying
Can-
as
can
I
we
think
get her
it
on
would
the
be?
show? You think
Oh,
we,
y'all
you
know
think we
I
can
was
get her on the
up at-
villain's view?
Y'all know I've been trying for like a year because this lady's like, well, I don't want to embarrass him. Embarrass him.
Fuck
Please
outta here.
embarrass him.
Listen,
First of
Michael
all,
Pruitt
I
wants to know what
offered-
her name is. We need to
I
have
gotta,
her on the
Michael,
show. The
I
girl
got
that whooped
to
Donald
go
Trump's
back
ass.
through my notes to find her name.
She got to be like in her
when I
80s,
tell
don't she?
y'all, no, he was in the 5th grade. She was not.
Oh.
Whoa.
Oh, damn.
Oh.
What
What the fuck was she in the 4th? Don't tell me he got his ass whooped by a 4th
She's
grader.
in
Stop.
pre-K.
Third,
Stop.
second.
Stop.
First grade, third grade,
Stop.
third grade.
Daycare? Like,
Oh my God.
going all the way back.
He got his ass whooped in the 5th grade by a 3rd grader.
Yo.
Let me explain something. For those of y'all that don't know
Michael Pruitt
about
said, I
my
believe I
no call,
called that
no
shit.
show leg and my emotionally charged knee on the other leg, sometimes I just can't move. So especially if I can't sit up, I can't really work because I can't type on the computer. I can't really do anything. So when I'm laid back, all I can do is like, oh, you know what? I did save this or bookmark this podcast. Let me go see what it's about. And somebody, I guess there was like a couple times where she takes questions from the internet before she started doing lives and she answers them. And somebody had asked like, hey, I think I remember going to school with your uncle. Did this really happen? And she chuckles and chuckles. And then she's like, yes. Then a couple episodes go by. I'm interviewing, and I wish I could remember the lady's name, blah, 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 from the infamous fight with my uncle. What? Oh, that was real.
Listen.
And
Donald Trump is
evidently,
going to-
everybody from certain boroughs knows this story. And somebody, I don't know who it is, but there were a couple, because I read the comments. I be reading the comments in these podcasts. Somebody said that they got Polaroid pictures of this.
Oh, I need those.
Listen.
Because
I need that
you
one.
remember the Polaroid you could put around your neck, and it was during that time. And I guess somebody had snuck their mama or their daddy's camera. So the word on the curb is they get, please hit me up. Please hit me up. Please,
Hold on.
please.
Watch this.
Please.
Watch this. Hey, Randall, I know you are over in the Facebook chat. Do you think you know somebody who would get those pictures of Donald Trump getting his ass whooped by a 3rd grader police? Randall is our resident historian on all things older people. I need Randall, if you know somebody that sit next to somebody that knows the man, sit next to the man.
Please, Randall, because I reached out to
get them pictures, Randall. Randall,
reached
you
out
are
to
81
my
from day one,
connections.
brother. I need that.
I reached
listen,
out
I
to
need
my
that
connections,
liquefied
and
put it right in my
they
drink.
said they heard the rumors that there were pictures,
No,
but nobody has seen them yet. So
George is the one to
Said-
find.
Hold on. Where
George could find
at?
them.
George can find them pictures.
Said George find
Hey, check
anything.
no
I
George.
don't
We
know
need them
how.
pictures. We need them pictures. Fuck
George.
Hey, the
I
streets
know you-
need them pictures.
Said George, I know you.
but
I know you
hold
listening.
on.
The
I
whole
got some.
block fed.
I got some scuttlebutt for y'all. I got some scuttlebutt for y'all.
Got
For y'all.
scuttlebutt.
Oh shit. Here we go.
But
Well,
Right.
cause I be deep in the Reddit subreddit streets. Okay, when I get bored.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so remember Mr. Falcone? Okay, the Capitol Police officer, right?
yes. Michael
Yep.
Fanone. It's about Michael Fanone.
Yeah, Fanon, sorry.
Falcone,
Well, a couple
Falcone.
people who follow him who are also police, and a couple of them are either dating or friends with Secret Service. They're saying that this time around, Melanoma got a boyfriend that's in
Hello.
the Secret Service.
Hello.
Hold on. In other news, water is wet, birds fly, fish swim. Of course she does. I'm sorry. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to say something for the very first time on this fucking show that might offend a bunch of people. And at this point, I really don't care. I need y'all to look at Melania. Now look at Donald. Donald is a one-time. There's no
Nope,
multiples
before you
out
do
of
that. Nope.
There's no multiple.
Nope. Here's the thing, because what do they always say? It's not true in my case, because I done posted pictures of my daddy. Y'all see what my man looked like, so you know I ain't never been chasing my daddy. But they always say, a woman is looking for her father. I need y'all right now to take a moment and Google Melanoma Trump's father.
If she was
Go-
looking
do
for her
it.
daddy and she found
Do-
that motherfucker,
Oh
listen.
shit.
no,
Thomas,
absolute the
look
fuck
it
not.
up.
No,
Look it up, and she did find her daddy in Trump.
Taz, I take medicine to go to sleep. I'll be goddamned if you gonna fuck up my brain. Fuck you.
Because
My
they
shit-
tweeted.
Alright.
No.
Oh
No.
my God.
No.
Yo.
I have
You got-
nightmares
you
as
got
the fuck
angry.
it is. Oh hell.
This-
Yo.
Angry IT nerd with that one.
Yo. What the
Yo.
hell?
Have my ass going to bed going. Just like
Well,
you did.
you know, it is my goal to break somebody every week.
She broke. She broke.
Oh shit,
I'm
that was
not
so
looking that
fucking
shit
great.
up. I'm not gonna do it. But yes, I'm
Hold on,
again.
let me not
I'm
break.
not
Let me not
surprised.
break angry after he just graciously invited me to be his co-host every week.
Yeah, like yo, come on.
My bad, angry.
I don't.
Oh, no,
I'm
look
not
here, look here.
surprised.
First of all,
Taz,
angry, we
Taz.
talked about this. Don't
Taz.
Google what I suggest.
Hey, Taz, look here,
Yes.
look here, look here.
Do it.
Yes.
If you don't somehow, some way shock me, okay, you're doing it wrong.
Hold on.
And somehow that you don't, if you don't make me just go,
You know, that is true.
You're doing it
'cause
wrong.
One night I had to call angry to have like a real brother sister conversation because I was in my feelings and I was like, only he'll understand this because if I start talking this shit to anybody else, they gonna have me committed because they gonna think that I'm talking about some type of pharmaceuticals and that ain't what I'm talking about.
Listen, hold on. Randall said, as the German POW guard said in Hogan's Heroes, I know nothing. Like I'm not. Listen,
Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna say something. Again, this is gonna be controversial as fuck. There's no fucking way in hell. Melania might not have known what she was getting into, but she knew when them clothes came off.
She knew.
She knew.
Oh, y'all don't know how they
Oh,
met.
she knew.
Wait.
She knew.
Remember, Donald Trump
That's
had
true.
them thick, ignorant ass eyebrows when she met him. His motherfucking eyebrows looked like two caterpillars trying to get to each other to have carnal knowledge of one another. And she married him when he looked like that.
No, what was
she might have been like,
no,
oh
what
my
was-
God, I am
no,
about to marry a rich
what
man,
was the
a
guy's
powerful
name
man, and
from
them clothes came off.
from Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous? What was his name?
Ooh, Robin Leach?
Yeah, Robin Leach.
Yeah, Robin
Okay.
Leach.
Here's the thing. Let me explain to you all how Donald and Melanoma met. Donald and Melanoma were out at a charity bowl on dates with other people. Donald was tossing about money and talking about how much he was worth. And Melanoma locked in on his wallet and was like, that's going to be mine. So they exchanged numbers. She pretended to play hard to get, but then accepted a trip on his buddy Jeffrey Epstein's plane. And what did she do? She busted out for a real orange man. Wow.
Let me explain something to y'all. And I mean this with everything in me. If I'm on a date with somebody else and a person looks like Donald Trump comes in, he could be throwing gold bullion. I'm leaving. Okay. I realize something now. Because I watched in the video with him and Jeffrey Epstein, Trump is actually out there trying to move that shitty diapered ass on the dance floor. Flash forward to him running for president. Now he does the dick milking thing. The reason he does the dick milking thing is because, quite frankly, nothing else moves. If Donald Trump tried to do the moves he was doing in that fucking video, he would shit on himself.
Donald Trump
he's
has
doing
no
a shake
motion
weight.
to his ocean.
He's doing his shake weight exercises.
Ocean. There's no fucking.
He's doing his shake weight exercises, man. He's doing the shake weight. This is for his health.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Time out. Because I've always wanted to ask this question, then I always forget. First of all, stop selling shake weights, people, and stop making them pink. Okay, we don't need it. Okay, we have something we can work out on. But fellas, hold on.
I'm assuming you want to have sex with me if you a dude send me a shake weight.
No.
Wait, hold
That's
up.
not my question. This is my question.
Hold up.
My question.
It does seem a little redundant.
You think?
I'm the only lady over here because I figured y'all just had built-in shake weights, but I wasn't born with them features, so I don't know. What was y'all's reaction when you
y'all
saw
for coming
that
out. God
commercial?
bless. Good night.
When
We
y'all
have our
first
own
saw,
shake weight.
It's the very first time I saw that commercial. Like the very first
saw
time.
the people like, what was your? Because my reaction was,
I wasn't using it.
that's my thing is that's like trying to sell women like weights for fingers, like, oh, increase the dexterity in your finger. Bitch, we got that already.
So, look.
So what was your
Okay,
I was like, this
So,
is
so look
Saturday
here.
Night
Live,
Live,
right?
right?
I'm gonna be.
I
I'ma be
thought
Like,
dead
this,
ass
this
honest
is
with you.
not
I thought
real,
just like
right?
Gambit, I thought it
No,
was a
this
joke.
can't be real.
No,
Just-
I legitimately I thought it was a joke. I saw it. I busted out laughing because I legitimately thought it was a joke.
Like, no.
Look, I used to work nights at a hospital, and I would get my little nights off and whatever, right? And I'm up late. I'm single in a motherfucker. I'm so single, like I'm a 45. I'm
My
single
big
in a
brother
motherfucker.
is so married that when he talks about stuff in his 20s, he has to remind us he was single then.
I was single. Okay, so I was in a drought. I couldn't get a woman to come home with me, let alone even give me her fucking phone number. Okay, I was a little bit, I was swashbuckling, and a lot of women like, I don't want that. I want a man that stays at home. Anyway, so
You
I'm
should
up
have just
late
offered
any
to buy
fucking
her
way
a
'cause-
bra. She would have came home with you.
Listen, it was a drought.
Single men.
I was-
you want a
It
woman
was
to
a
come home with
drought.
you,
I
offer
was
to buy a
fucking half
bra.
crazy. So
She'll come home with you.
I'm watching television, because I don't want to watch no damn movie. I'm watching television. And they show this shit. The first thing I thought was, this better be a porno. This better be connected to a porno. Because if you tell me that's a fucking piece of equipment, I'm going to fucking beat the shit out of it. You don't sell me some shit that does this. In my face. In my fucking face.
Well, they figured you motherfuckers eating chickens
No.
and hog mob
So
shit that you
listen.
already
Hell
got in
no.
your body. They was
No.
gonna
But-
they was gonna sell you
You want me to
something.
buy something
Hey, listen,
that
I
have to
told y'all,
hold with
hey.
both my big ass hands and shake in my fucking face.
Hey, look, I
I
told
don't
y'all I
want-
had
I
a
don't want
friend.
doctors wagging their finger in my
So,
face.
look, I told y'all I had a friend that bought one of those, right?
What?
Whoa, wait.
Why?
Let me cover my
Dad,
face. 'cause
hold
we
up.
know my face be
Wait,
doing
I didn't
things.
tell y'all.
No, you didn't tell us.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. But
Look
I feel
here,
like this
I
is the
had-
time that my
Dude out there
facial
with the shaky weight.
expressions. I
No,
feel like
yeah.
this is one of those times
Well-
where my facial expressions will get us banned from everything. So I
Ooh.
put my
You
and
think?
go ahead and tell the story.
Well, see, all right. It was one day. It was one day, because actually he used to be my neighbor, and so one day I
Man cam.
went over to his house, and
Emphasis on the used to.
it said used to, yeah. So I'll go to his house and we're hanging out and whatnot, and so, and at the same time, that's when I got the CDs for P90X, and he decided that I was going to go the whole route of, doing it properly, getting a workout plan, the meal plan, the whole nine, right? Go through the whole 3-month thing, and that was my whole goal, and it worked. He decided he was going to do a little bit lazier route, and do the shake weight thing, right? Because
Fucking kidding me.
he fell for in the commercial. They told him, hey, you do the thing and you shake it up there, and it works your chest, and it's like, whew, oh,
And
that's
it
a great
does work your
workout.
chest.
So
It do.
yeah, that was his
It
thinking.
does. There's a lot of shit.
Yeah,
that you
that-
ain't supposed to be working.
That was his
Yeah.
thinking. He was going to lazy his way out of it and build muscle.
Oh, he was
fir-
fucking genius then, boy. He
The
thought he
first
was
time
doing
I
the
saw
game.
that, I laughed.
He could have saved a
so
whole lot
hard.
of money. He could have saved a lot of money going to GNC, getting one of those shaker cups, and getting the most expensive protein.
Making protein shakes.
Because
see,
because the mo-
sometimes-
wait, no, hold on, hear me
Cass,
out, hear me out.
sometimes
No,
you want to
no,
shake.
hear me out.
You want to shake your
No,
protein,
no,
and sometimes
no,
you want your shake
no,
your
no,
protein.
no,
instantly.
hear
I'm
me
just
out.
saying.
No, you're not hearing me out. Get the most expensive protein mix from GNC, because the most expensive protein mix from GNC seems to be the hardest one to mix with whatever. You can put water, you can put hot water in there, and you'll get the same thing. But
Holy water in it.
to Angry's
So-
former neighbor, if you ever come across this, sweetheart, either you're the wrong sexual identity or gender
Hey, man, just come
for a
out the closet,
workout
stop
like
lying.
that, to really give you full body results.
Well, see,
Okay, because
If you were
the
looking for
reward.
a shake
I-
weight,
Well, see, here's the
you
thing.
No,
fucking
Well, hold up.
No,
well, after
the
Taz
reward-
finishes,
the
I got something
floor
to.
horse.
yeah, the reward after doing it organically is gonna fill you up. Okay.
Pause.
And you got to work everything out, so your body is gonna be toned. It's
In
gonna be
true-
toned.
I'm
in
into
true,
it.
in
What
true
did she
shake
just
weight
say?
fashion,
Yeah.
Angry
Yeah,
said, but
I
wait,
get it.
But
there's
wait,
more.
but wait, there's more. Hold up. So,
Thanks a lot, Sean Wayans.
Hold up.
needless to say,
There's more.
Wait.
so needless to say, you know, he showed me this, and I'm laughing because again,
Laugh at him now.
the whole thing, it's a joke. And so he's showing me this and showing me how it's working. He's doing the whole thing where he's, you know, up against his chest and he's shaking it and whatnot. And I'm laughing. I'm dying the whole time. I'm
Yeah,
dying the
up
whole
against-
time.
That's,
I shamed
that's not
him.
how you do that. You gonna get pink eye doing it this way.
Man.
So look, I don't even remember
Shit.
all what I said, but I do know.
Your exercise
for-
comes with
for-
Melvin Riley's "Whose Is It?" I don't think you should do that exercise.
But I
if
do.
if your
I
exercise
don't remember all what I
comes
said, but
with
I knew don't.
R&B music, you shouldn't fucking do it.
No, you should not. But I said,
So
but I do know for
essentially-
like the next 5, 10, 15 minutes, I just straight up just roasted him. I shamed him into getting rid of it.
So essentially, men were getting shake rates to be a nonverbal, heavy, even though they claim they don't like heavy women, coitus companion.
I do not ever say that I don't like heavy women. I fucking love them motherfuckers.
Y'all,
But
you
I'm
know
not
the
shaking-
subset of men.
I'm not shaking
the subset
I'm
of
not
men.
shaking shit in my face. The fuck?
You know the subset of men that I'm talking about.
I
Oh,
can't-
hold on. Real quick, real quick. Since we're gathered here, I need
Yes.
people to understand. I'm nice, okay? I can be cut. I never said that I was benevolent. I keep trying to remind motherfuckers I'm not benevolent. Don't think that because I'm a bishop and my daddy is a pastor that I'm gonna cuss you the fuck out for sport.
Oops.
DM me again. Talk about you notice some weight gain with me.
Ooh.
Oh,
The fuck? Wait. That was actually
Ooh.
said out loud?
Multiple
Oh.
times.
The
Bitch,
fuck?
bitch, me and my man will steal your mama, fuck up your whole
Oh.
inheritance, and leave you with 25 cents in the bank when she die.
oh,
Keep playing with me.
Hey, you know what's fucked up?
Keep playing with me. Now, I'm not saying that I'm ashamed of gaining weight. I said all my life. My ideal age is the age of 50, and I love a woman that's at least a size 16. Okay. And I've never been able to achieve that. So you're not shaming me. The thing of it is with all the content that I put out and all of the energy and effort I put into research, that's your takeaway. I noticed you gained weight.
Look here. Can we
Bitch, go sit on your daddy face again and see if he'll still pay your $225 rent.
I just
Leave
want
me
us to
the fuck
be
alone.
honest about something. I really genuinely want us to be honest about something. Look, a lot of y'all will walk around here with some fucking emotional and physical deficiencies. And I don't mean like disabilities or anything like that. No, I mean, you got butterface.
They don't even have the butter.
Exactly. It's just face. Like, what's wrong? Face, bitch. Cover that shit and don't.
You
bring it
got
outside
a face,
before the
a
fucking
body, and a
swoon come
voice
up.
that
Don't-
your parents can't even love. You got a face, a body, and a voice the radio wouldn't recognize and want to believe.
And the thing is, in this newfangled age of Donald Trump allows me to think any way I want to, and then I open my mouth and fucking people hear the shit. Some of y'all are dumber than a bag of fucking broken hammers. Okay? But y'all talk like y'all know something. So I don't give a fuck if it's a live. I don't give a fuck if it's your own video. I don't give a fuck if you are hosting a live with a bunch of other brick dumb bastards or walk around talking about, you know, Trump's penis is big. He said that about Arnold Palmer. I don't fucking care. Please stop talking to me because you're fucking stupid. And every time you open your goddamn mouth, I have to go, now, what was my girlfriend's name in 9th grade? Because y'all make me lose shit Some of y'all are fucking stupid. And over the past 10 years, Donald Trump has put a used battery, an always save battery, in your fucking back. Some of y'all are saying some shit that y'all probably, the Democrats are the party, KKK. Who did the KKK vote for this time? Shut up. Shut the fuck up.
And the people coming
Shut
into my comment
if you
section
know for a fact, if you know
going,
for a fact, GEDs were too hard for you because high school was like college and a GED was like high school, and you just said fuck both of them, shut the fuck up. Don't talk to us. Please.
but here's the thing. Here's the thing. Little caveat for all of y'all coming into my comment section, always wanting to take a dig at my looks. First of all, you're comical because I know what I look like and I know that everybody can see me.
Wow.
Y'all can call me conceited
Even
all
your
you want. But your mama, your daddy, your grandpappy, your grandmama, and even you in the middle of the night, you're fantasizing to me. Number one. Number two, one of us has been paid in accordance to how they look.
Boom.
Ain't you?
And boom goes the dynamite.
And
I wanted that's something I wanted to
but
talk
hold
about
on.
over the next 3 days.
But wait, there's more.
Number three. Until you, for charity, can create an entire lingerie line, get 4 recording artists to come, not just perform, but walk the runway in your custom lingerie, and you can close out said show in a pink ruffled tuxedo shirt and shut shit down. Don't you ever talk to me. Just call me mother.
And boom goes the dynamite.
It's Donald Trump. Do y'all? This is why I said America's gonna have to have one of them goddamn big ass bug tents that they put over houses over the whole fucking country. We will have to fumigate because dumb people are talking to us. Do y'all remember before Donald Trump when a dumb person would say some shit, you go, fuck it, who's talking to me? Who's talking to me? Who? Did y'all hear that?
It's been so long, I can't remember now.
Yeah, it's running rampant now.
Yeah, like dumb people out here talking about, God damn it, I got 6 teeth and I'm fighting for the motherfuckers with 6 yachts. Go over in the corner. Go in the corner. Don't talk to me. Like,
it's so bad.
You should. I really
hold on, real quick, y'all. What is wrong? Hold on, real quick. Yeah. Let's have a moment of comedy because I just got a text message. What is wrong with my friends? What is wrong with my friend? She's like, I want to send you a video, but my creaky wheelchair might distract you from the good old coitus going on. Girl, I don't want to see your sex tape. Dear friends, we might need some boundaries.
Hey,
might.
Hey, there are 3 Google Drives right now circulating amongst my friend group with various things in them, and I'm like, why are we like this? I got unsolicited a boob pic. I got an unsolicited boob pic this morning while I was at church trying to cook. When I was doing the base for my gumbo, and I'm like,
I'm a girl. You need to see a boob this early in the morning.
No, this is what I got because it started off with, have you started cooking yet? Yeah. Oh, are you making desserts? I was like, yeah. Once I get the gumbo started, I have a couple desserts I'm gonna make. Boob pic. You want some milk? What the fuck?
See? You see what I'm saying? Listen, we have lost our goddamn inhibition.
I'm sitting here like,
listen, this is what I.
Now, fortunately, I was the only person in the church. Well, the caretaker of the church. The caretaker's house is attached to the church.
I don't get to see the titty.
So
you go let me see the titty.
Let me see the titty too.
You go let me see the titty too.
No, because this friend is his sister. I couldn't show him.
Oh,
and
because he was like, because I was like, what the fuck? And he was like, what?
I don't.
Thomas.
I'm just saying.
I was like,
Thomas, that was some incest shit you just said just now.
No, Thomas wants the picture. But he was like, what? I was like, all I said was, Your sister texts me. He's like, let me see. She's so funny. This was not a funny text, sir.
Bro, that's not
Said,
the funny.
no,
That's
no.
the titty. No, but you know what? I hope with the arrival and the election of the dumbest motherfucker ever to wear a pair of shoes as president of the United States, I hope there's an enlightenment. Like on the other end of Donald Trump, whether he dies, whether they get his ass out of there, whether he walk like
Well, no,
he just like he
historically
walks
speaking,
aimlessly through Virginia
no,
until his shoes
historically
fall the fuck off.
no, historically
kinda gotta be
speaking,
like-
in there.
we're gonna
Like
go
the
through
South Park
another
episode,
enlightenment.
the
We're
desert.
gonna go through another enlightenment period, and we're gonna have another renaissance. And when I say we, I need y'all to hear me. And Gambit, you know that you just a light-skinned black man. So hear me when I say
your ass
this.
light-skinned and black.
We're gonna go through another Harlem Renaissance. It won't just be contained to New York, and we're gonna go through another enlightenment period. Because when you look
got
at
to.
history,
Mhm.
when there's such a dumbing down, there are people like us that are like, okay, we need to gather as many of us together. We kind of segregate ourselves and start creating things and putting together plans to fix things and all this other stuff. We're on the precipice. Actually, I think that it's already started, but because we're living in it, we don't necessarily see that it has started.
Do you know how bad of a president you have to be to where people
To be
are
worse
literally
than
thinking
Bush?
about this motherfucker makes Chester Arthur look like fucking Eisenhower. I watched Death by Lightning. I watched Death by Lightning on Netflix, right? Not gonna end it. It's a fucking historical piece, so I can't really end it. I mean, I can't spoil it. Fucking James Garfield dies. Duh. You can go look that up. But his vice president, Chester Arthur, did not want to be president. He kept going, hey, Mr. President, I talked shit about you in the paper. I ain't gonna fire you. Hey, Mr. President, I did it again. I undermined you. I ain't gonna fire you. Hey, Mr. President, I've been conspiring behind your back. I'm not gonna fire you. Then James Garfield gets shot. And now they're trying to pull a bullet out of his ass, and he goes home. He goes to, fucking recuperate. He dies. Chester Arthur becomes president. Chester Arthur was like, I can't be president. I'm a piece of shit.
Yeah.
And it wasn't until fucking James Garfield talked to him and said, there is something good in you. I know it. You know I know it. You will make a good president, right? Chester Arthur didn't want the fucking job because he thought he was a piece of shit. And even he was a better president than fucking Donald Trump. He replaced the guy that got a bullet in his got a bullet in the back.
JD Vance
fucking
is the
sepsis.
new JD Vance is the new Chester, but also
Chester the child molester. I don't think it's Chester
Couch
Arthur.
molester.
Chester
No,
the couch
because-
molester, yeah.
That's where we're
Allegedly.
going.
Allegedly.
Yeah,
Yes.
because no, it's
I set
not
that up
allegedly.
for
He
y'all. That was
wrote
an
it in
alley-oop.
detail. He wrote it in detail. But here's the thing. JD Vance does not want to be president. JD Vance likes to take positions where he can vacation and he can get paid without doing work. Look at his resume. That's what he likes to do.
Oh man, listen.
But
If-
I also want to remind y'all.
If Orange Clawfoot fucking dies, he's gonna be president.
Ugh.
Yeah, but he doesn't want to be. But I also want to remind y'all of something. And pay close attention.
Oh Lord.
No, it's not gonna be bad. Okay,
It's gonna be
okay. I
bad
can
if
understand
he's
why
in it.
you would say. I can understand why you would say, "Oh Lord," but I want to remind y'all of something. Okay.
Okay. Just saying.
Dick Cheney's funeral was this week, and the best that people could do was put his cardiologist up and say that they became friends after he started having heart problems in his 30s. And to make him sound enduring, his daughter had to say that he ate donuts for breakfast. Can we just all applaud each other for not being such despicable people that
Yeah.
our medical staff has to be brought in to fill in the blanks for people willing to talk about us?
I think I could do better than that.
I mean, he even had a granddaughter lie about being pregnant. And before somebody goes, Taz, you can't say that. You need to say allegedly. This happened. Go look at the footage. She gave a time frame. Okay, she looks like Karen Carpenter. There ain't no way she could swallow a pea. We gonna see it till it hits the digestive tract. Okay, and she said, "I hope this baby does what? Shoot people in the face? Because it don't seem like y'all really hung out with your grandpappy.
Stop.
Okay,
Wait a minute.
y'all all
Put
y'all
the
all
car
got
in
his face.
R and go backwards. Did you say
And-
his granddaughter looked like Karen Carpenter? I remember when that woman died of anorexia. Don't do that. I remember when Karen Carpenter died of anorexia. When you said Karen Carpenter, that's the. I was like, oh,
She
shit, don't do
built
that.
like Karen Carpenter with her granddaddy's face. Them jeans are strong. And did y'all know that Dick Cheney had a butch daughter?
Yes.
And she kind of
Yes.
low key fine.
Oh yes. That was. That
No,
was
no,
one
no,
of the
no,
biggest-
no,
that
no,
was one
no,
of the big
no. I'm
fucking
not talking.
disputes.
No. We knew about the gay daughter. I'm not talking about the gay daughter because he got a lipstick
How
gay
many
daughter.
fucking kids did Dick Cheney have? I
Yeah.
thought he only had 2 kids.
There was 4 sitting on the kid pew.
Yo, there was more than 2
Yo.
of them motherfuckers. Wait a minute.
And
wait
they
a minute.
had his
Dick
face.
had
Go
4
back
daughters.
and check the footage. Go
on.
check the footage. They all got his face.
Okay, so Dick Cheney had 4 daughters,
His face. That's a case.
and 2 of them were lesbian.
One is an ugly lesbian because she
you
got her daddy's
understand-
face.
Do you
And then the
understand how
second one is
bad
kind
your
of
children
she
have to
kind of
be?
attractive.
Listen,
And she got a little swag to her with her daddy's
listen.
face. I was like, you know what?
they didn't even. They must have
We-
not liked
if
their
we
father,
cut
'cause
the
they
lights
just don't
off-
do Dick at all. They don't do
Like
Dick,
if
period.
we cut the lights
At
off and I got
all.
blackout
Turn the
curtains, you might be
And
able
Lord
to
can't
hold
do
my
it.
hand.
Them girls don't
That's
do
funny.
Dick, period. Only Dick they ever did was their daddy. Just like, you know what I mean? Like, I thought he only had 2 fucking daughters.
And now,
Because one of them wrote a book. One of the lesbians wrote a book, and I'm like, about what? You
let me
know,
explain.
you're the daughter
First of
Dick
all,
Cheney and
first
you
of
like
all,
women. The end. The fuck?
Bush was pissed off. Bush was pissed off that he had to come out in the house and he couldn't. Okay, first of all, his wife wouldn't let him pass out candy to nobody. And I was like, that's the only reason why she there. She just don't want him giving out candy, getting a new bestie. He was pissed that Michelle wouldn't come outside with him. And you could tell he didn't want to come out in the house, that he did not want to give a speech. He didn't want to do nothing, but his wife told him to do it. And then he was looking around trying to find somebody to crack jokes with at a funeral. And wouldn't nobody crack jokes with him. So he kept his candy to himself. I watched the footage. Go back and look.
Hey,
Go back and look. That
Listen.
man had jokes in the chamber. And wasn't nobody feeling him on it. Okay?
because okay, I'm gonna be honest. Dick Cheney's death shocked me because I didn't think, like we lost Kissinger last year? That was the evilest motherfucker on the planet. Dick Cheney was his fucking Sith apprentice. Dick Cheney, listen, Henry Kissinger murdered millions of people so that Dick Cheney could murder a couple of thousand. I didn't think Dick would die. I thought one day Dick would just open up the door of hell and be like, well, see you when I can see you. And just walk the fuck downstairs. I didn't realize this motherfucker would die. And I'm pretty sure
Unpopular,
George W.
possibly.
is like, I can't believe this motherfucker died.
Here's the thing. Unpopular, possibly popular opinion. Watching his wife during that funeral, I think she intercepted his contract renewal with the devil.
She had to do something. She had to do fucking something.
Because
Because
that
Dick
woman sat there like, and especially when her go back and look at the footage, especially when her 3 grandchildren were talking. She looking like, that is not what the fuck I told you. Like it was feeling like she wanted him to be roasted. Like she wanted the worst of the worst to be said about him. Like she
She
sick
should have
of
invited
his
me.
shit.
Shit, invite me. Listen, I got jokes for days. I got jokes
My
for
thing
days.
is,
Oh,
I'm
we are all
not.
here
I don't
gathered
charge.
together
I don't
because
charge a lot.
listen,
I would have
I'm
pulled
not
a
gonna
Prince. I would have been like, dearly beloved,
I will do it.
you're
I will
gathered
do it.
here
Listen, I will
to
do it for
bury
the love of the
this
game.
sour nut milk motherfucker here.
Listen, I do
He
it for the
aspired to be
love-
say swole meat, and the only thing that he was Beelzebub bullshit. He took his best friend out in the woods just to have an excuse to shoot him in the face, and he wasn't able to
fuck anything attractive. Sorry, ma'am. Sorry, ma'am. I know,
listen,
I know,
will
but
tell the truth.
the transfer went through. You know you ain't cute, and look at your daughters. Y'all didn't produce some cute shit. That this ain't Vito. This ain't
You know
no
what?
fine shit, bitch.
Hold on.
Like,
Wait. Liz Cheney is somewhat attractive. Somewhat. In an older woman kind of way. Not gonna lie. In an older
are
woman
you
kind
looking
of
at her with your glasses on?
Somewhat in an older kind of way.
In a
Somewhat
older, mature kind of woman way.
Listen to
Liz
how you
Cheney's kind of attractive.
hold up. Wait.
Now,
Listen,
Thomas,
no,
in
wait.
the morning,
Fuck out of here.
Hold up.
I'm
Listen to
sending
how
you a picture to all the retirement communities because I got concerns.
said listen to your description.
I'm just saying.
Somewhat.
Now, if I had been invited to Dick Cheney's funeral, I would have just reminded everyone.
Put a pause in this.
What?
B. Arthur in the Golden Girls. Did you think she was hot?
B. Arthur and Maude could have got it. Fuck out
No.
of here.
B. Arthur.
No, I gave you a
Golden Girls. B.
specific
Arthur.
time frame.
No.
So you
But
looking
that time
at
she was
Liz.
B. Arthur. I wasn't going.
So you looking
you
at
don't fuck
you
B.
looking
Arthur
at
Golden Girls. You fuck B. Arthur Maude.
So you looking at
Maine.
Liz.
She was in Maine.
Yeah, you looking at Liz Cheney in her B. Arthur Golden Girl era, and you trying to convince us that she's somehow.
That's what I said. I said kind of. I ain't saying she was actually.
Kind
and no, I'm just saying I wouldn't have kicked her out of the fucking bed. That's all I'm saying.
Wait, no.
But now.
Mrs. Villain,
my
I
whole-
think you need to get him.
Me and my wife have had this conversation.
I
know what we all talking about.
Because
Me and the wife have actually had this conversation. Yeah, I mean.
So look, I mean,
I don't think these glasses is working.
Taz,
Taz,
update his prescription.
hey Taz, I mean,
expeditiously.
what can you expect? I mean, he likes Hobbs and Shaw.
No.
That's right. That's that bullshit.
See.
That is. Oh, I said, Thomas, I'm gonna come visit you.
So does your man.
I'm coming
Why
to
you
visit
get
you.
mad at me? Your man likes Hobbs and Shaw. He does. Argue with your mama. Do not argue with me.
First of all, I done already argued with him, and he know he got a fight coming. Because like I said, I got through 10 minutes of that bullshit, and I was pissed off at I was trying to have y'all back. Because I was like, you know what? There's no way that they would lead me astray. Angry must be exaggerating this. And my apologies, twin Angry. And no, he wasn't.
It
10
wasn't
minutes
the worst film ever.
See,
this is some Yes,
so
it
listen,
is.
man.
This is some
Thomas,
bullshit.
Thomas, your wife
Angry will not let
said
me
Thomas.
view Birdemic. He will
Thomas.
not review Birdemic with me.
Oh
so,
fuck no! I won't even. Say, look at. I don't even like looking at the goddamn trailer. All right. So number one, number two, your wife blocked out Hobbs and Shaw twice.
We reviewed Thanksgiving on Rules of Nerdquisition today.
Oh my god! Wait a minute.
And that was.
Yeah,
Thanksgiving.
2023.
Yeah, it's a
horror movie.
It's a horror movie.
Starring Patrick Dempsey.
A horrible movie.
No, Patrick ain't that down bad.
Yes.
Yes, he was in that movie.
Bad.
Yes, he was.
Yeah,
No, he's
yeah.
Not that bad. He's not that down bad.
So listen, man.
He
Listen,
was
man.
McDreamy.
Listen, man. He needs to go back to McDreamy, okay?
Yeah.
First of
All
all,
right.
he was McDreamy that for a while had fucked up hair while married to a hairstylist. Don't put nothing past that man.
Hey.
I mean,
all right, we have come to the part of this show where we actually have to be serious for a few more minutes. Because it is time, ladies and gentlemen, for final thoughts, what we like to do here at the Villain's View to give you guys something to think about on the week ahead. We would like to first thank Mr. Vance Bostic for coming in, spending some time laughing at our jokes, and, making your case as to why why the people of New York 8 should elect you over Hakeem Jeffrey. So, as we do here every week, we like to offer our first final thoughts to our guests. So, Mr. Boston, final thought.
I think my final thought would be for people to kind of shift their perspective on what they view success to be. I think we should look at success as what we do with our humanitarian efforts and not the wealth or the items, the things that we have. I think we have to shift our perspective on how we view that. I think that's my final thought.
All right. Okay, so I flipped the coin, and this week we will start with Angry. Mr. Angry IT Nerd, final thoughts, please.
What kind of coin you be flipping, man? Because every time I always go first. But anyways,
No, you didn't go.
Vance,
first.
I
I never
appreciate-
see no
Gambit did.
damn coin.
I know, right?
Gambit went
three-sided.
first last week. Remember?
Did he?
Yes, he did.
Did he?
He did.
Did he?
Really?
Did
Why are
Did
you
he?
calling me Diddy? Why are you calling me Diddy?
Did he?
Why you calling? Hold on. Look. Hey, Chaos said
Did
slander
he?
Hobbs and Shaw one more again.
And what you gonna do? Wait a minute. Hold on.
So,
Wait a second.
I
Fuck
will-
your man, he right there.
Well, see, Taz, I understand.
I
Taz, I understand.
forgot you said.
Say, look, Taz, I get it. I understand you're in a different position than I am. So I can slander Hobbs and Shaw. I'll slander for both of us. So I get it. You're in a different position. Understand.
Yeah. don't-
Understandable.
un-
So-
unlock the door. Okay.
So,
Un-
needless to say, Vance, I do appreciate you, coming in and talking with us and, letting all of our audience know who you are, what you stand for, who you are as a person. And I do appreciate you coming by.
Thank you.
And Thomas,
Yeah. Yeah.
you need to work on your taste in stuff, man. I mean, you
Hey,
need
hey,
better
hey,
taste.
hey. See, when I come on this show and I'm truthful, all of a sudden I can't be truthful. I thought
yeah,
Oh,
you
yeah.
can
I
be
thought we
truthful,
could be
but your
real on
truth.
the show and shit.
Oh, yeah,
man.
you could be
you
truthful.
can be real, but your realness don't have to be right.
I mean, shit. I mean,
We love you, but
I love you. I love you, bro.
I know.
I do.
I know.
But
But you,
first of all, let's get on how many things you try to. You made a phone call. Talking about I needed to
I
get
was
a
trying
clue.
to help. I was on that gang.
trying.
This is
Oh,
angry
oh,
as
that's
hell.
that's that's what
Sorry.
trying to help.
I'm trying to help.
And
I'm
we're
always
trying to help
It's my
you.
job.
We're trying to help you. Help us.
You trying to help out? Okay, Mr. Angry, is that your final thought, sir? God damn it.
That is my final thought.
All right. Mr. Gambit. Oh, no. Actually, Miss Tag. Final
I'm
thought.
gonna say that's my brother. I'm gonna stick beside him. He's a good
Listen.
he's
I'm
a
always
good
caught out.
twin, Savannah. He's a great twin, and he's a good big brother,
Hey,
Savannah.
Y'all
He's
better,
a
y'all
great
better leave
big
Savannah
brother.
the fuck alone before she fucking
But-
come up in here.
But here's the thing. Even though we didn't touch on it tonight, let me bring something to you all's attention. Right now, we have too many Black women who are going into labor, getting pregnant, and being denied services. Horrific things can happen. Not only can women lose their lives, the lives of their babies can be lost. I need you all to get comfortable with actually listening to Black women voices.
Mm.
And I'm saying this as someone who I can do all the research. I can make everything so poignant. And until one of my white friends says something or duets me, you all don't hear it. And as somebody who has been open and honest about things and has decided to shut down for the moment regarding some personal things, has been harassed from social media platform to social media platform. You have to stop. If you're saying protect the children, you have to protect the mothers. Because a broken father cannot be a good parent to a child. A newborn doesn't know how to mourn. They're yearning for that voice and that heartbeat that they shared for 9 months.
Hmm.
And you all need to take that into consideration and move forward with it. We Black women have been trying to sound the alarm through so many situations, and then you get into these situations and you want us to get on the front lines. No more. No more, because we've given you the playbook, we've given you the handbook, we've given you the blueprint, we've given you all the GPS coordinates, and we've gone old school and given you the map, and you still want to ignore us. You talk over us. You try to talk circles around us. You try to act as if you are more educated than us. You are not. And please finally let go of, specifically black men, this idea of the traditional household. The traditional household was a white woman who didn't do any work and had a black woman come in and do everything for you, while a black woman had to go back to her home with, more often than not, a Rolling Stone husband and hold everything down and have to take over all of the finances, even though nothing was in her name.
Mm-hmm.
And I need you all to also realize that when you talk about the most egregious points in history when it comes to black people, you also eliminate us from that as well, as if we just poofed into existence in the 2000s. We didn't. We've always been here. You just always have refused to recognize, acknowledge, and respect our voices. And finally, if you bitches call me a pick me one more time because I compliment my brothers or tell you to go watch their shows and I tell you why this is enjoyable, I'm making a list. Your IP address is not as protected as you think, allegedly.
Damn. God damn. The IP
So, hey, allegedly, allegedly, okay.
As quickly and as surgically as I throw these words, I think y'all keep forgetting. I have no sisters. I have nothing but brothers. I can take a hit. Can you take one from me?
Oh, God damn it. That's gonna be. Listen,
Those my final thoughts.
Allegedly.
hey, that.
Oh,
damage is still on the shirt.
I am demure until I need to be demented.
Wise words from Taz.
What?
And I read comments.
I have a quick
So-
question. What do we feel about calling white people colorless people?
They are colorless.
Let me.
Okay.
I'm gonna finish
I
this
mean-
show. I'm finishing this goddamn show before y'all get
Yeah,
us
T.
sued.
Nathan is sitting in
allow it.
the
Sitting there waiting.
So T
I'll
Nathan,
allow it.
so T Nathan's like, well, you.
Start.
Say, look here.
I'm
So you
personally a
Negroes
fan of
wrap this up.
untitled documents, but you know.
Yes.
So
Go
T
right
Nathan's just sitting going, will you
To
Negroes
each our
wrap this
own.
up?
Motherfuckers. All right. Cambit. Final thoughts, sir.
Vance, thanks for coming by. We had a blast while you were
Thank
here. I'm just going to leave you with the chorus of one of my favorite songs. So pride yourself on what you are and hold them to words they can't take back. I've seen a place that comes to me in dreams where fires die, but light still shines for us to see. You guys have a great rest of your night.
This always comes with the poetry and shit. All right. And my final thoughts. I saw something the other day. I made a video about it, but it pissed me off so bad I'm going to talk about it again. Either everybody has religious freedom in this fucking country or no one. The video in question was 3 Christian nationalists harassing Muslim men at prayer in Florida, which I'm still trying. Somebody still is not giving me a good reason why we can't sell this motherfucker, but I digress. At one point, they were eating bacon while holding onto a Quran. They spat on the prayer ropes, and they said that the Prophet Muhammad was a pedophile. Last week, there was a protester from fucking Florida. Once again, I'm really wondering why we can't sell this fucking thing back to the French, but I digress again. Who went to a town hall meeting in Dearborn, Michigan. Right after that, he decided to harass Muslim people by slapping bacon against the Quran. Now, you couple that with the fact that a news reporter outed a bunch of fans of the funny mustache man with one nut and got their websites shut down. And it brings this to mind. I am an atheist. I make no secret about this. I do not believe in any gods whatsoever. I think when I die, they're going to put my ass in a box, going to put a box to the ground, the end. However, I do not think that there is anything wrong with believing in a higher power, whether you call him Allah, God, Buddha, Jehovah, whatever. I don't believe that's a bad thing. But in America, we have allowed Christian nationalism to dictate to us who is worshiping God and who isn't. My biggest problem isn't with Islam. Even though I could have a big problem with it, I still think of it as a Ponzi scheme, but that's all organized religion to me. My biggest problem isn't Judaism, even though I have serious fucking problems with people equating the state of Israel with Judaism. No, they're not the same. One's a religion, the other one's an organization. But American Christianity and Christian nationalism in particular have always rubbed me the wrong fucking way. We're a Christian nation, but we don't act like it at all, period. The babies in the womb are the most precious thing, but fuck them in the moment they breathe air on this side of the womb. Jesus said, feed the poor, shelter the stranger, look out for the sick and infirm. But then a bunch of people said that that is woke ideology. I've always said that I think black Christians and white Christians, I think white Christians and every other type of Christian in America worships a different type of Jesus. You see, all of you marginalized communities, you get the Jesus that tells you to turn the other cheek. Blessed are the meek, so they shall inherit the earth, and to be peaceful. It is what Martin Luther King taught. White people get the Jesus that gets off the cross with a goddamn lightsaber and then kills the Romans, kills the Jews, and then goes on a murder spree. Their Jesus walks around with an AR-15 and a crown made out of bullets. And it is that Jesus that has been the biggest problem in America, period. The KKK marched and burned crosses in black folks' yards under that Jesus. These people who harass and bully Jewish people worship that Jesus, the murderous Jesus, the revenge-filled Jesus. I have made fun of them by calling the man Kenny Loggins. I'm still waiting for somebody to find a white person in the Bible, but I digress again. Then it was that video. And it really galvanized to me exactly why I cannot stand organized American Christian nationalism. It has permeated every aspect of every person's life that lives in this country. No one is allowed to have their religious freedom, because Christian nationalists will come in and tell them that their God is a demon and their deities slept with children, as if Joseph wasn't married to Mary while Mary was 12 years old. No one has religious freedom. We can't even talk about the real history of this country, which had the founding fathers, a bunch of them being deists. No, we have to have a Christian nation, but we don't want to act like it. We want to be Christian in this country, but we don't want to even try to live up to the standards of the guy whose name is a part of the fucking religion. And it brings me to those three men that spit on those prayer rugs a couple of days ago. That is American Christian nationalism. That is white people Jesus. That one. That is white people Christianity. They do not respect difference, but they expect everybody else to respect theirs. Those are the people that are always saying Christians are being persecuted and harassed and for our faith. No, people don't like you because you don't act anything like Christ. You don't even act anything like the disciples of Christ. You would much rather have your vengeance boner and have a God that will sanction that revenge. And as long as these people exist, America can never, ever call itself Christian anything. I will never, ever believe in your God because I see what his worshipers are doing here. And if that's how he sanctions it, I never needed him in the first place. With that, ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the end of this beautiful show. I would like to thank Mr. Vance Bostic for coming in and hanging out with our crazy crew I want to thank once again the best radio host on air, period. That would be these three. I'm just some guy that comes in and I don't even sell the records. I'm not even the most attractive person on here, I've been told. We will be off
No,
next
that would
week.
be me.
Okay. Yeah, you're the most attractive. We will be off next week to observe the day that the native and indigenous people were really nice and white folks said, we want all your shit. So for Gambit, for Taz, and for Angry and myself, thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for listening. We will see you all in 14 whole days, ladies and gentlemen. Stay tuned for Conversations with T. Nathan. And as always, the villain.